Good, everybody. Yeah, my fault. About to play some Fortnite. I got the panel open. Anybody can feel free to chop it in.
Yeah, welcome to the Chill channel, where we can smoke, chill, and less politic. You already know.
Oh, I forgot to put something on. So,
Baudelaire. Whatever their imagination wanted, this mysterious. August of 1905, Mata Hari performed for the first time in public. Crowds thronging to see her on opening night caused a riot. She had now become a cult figure, spawning many imitations. One reviewer wrote, Mata Hari personifies all the poetry of India, its mysticism, its voluptuousness, its hypnotizing charm. Another noted, if India possesses such unexpected treasures, then all Frenchmen will emigrate to the shores of the Ganges. Soon, the fame of Mata Hari and her sacred Indian dances spread beyond Paris. She was invited to Berlin, Vienna, Milan. Over the next few years, she performed throughout Europe, mixed with the highest social circles, and earned an income that gave her an independence rarely enjoyed by a woman of the period. Then, near the end of World War I, she was arrested in France, tried, convicted, and finally executed as a German spy. Only during the trial did the truth come out. Mata Hari was not from Java or India, had not grown up in the Orient, did not have a drop of Eastern blood in her body. Her real name was Margaretha Zell, and she came from the stolid northern province of Friesland, Holland. Interpretation. When Margaretha Zell arrived in Paris in 1904, she had half a franc in her pocket. She was one of the thousands of beautiful young girls who flocked to Paris every year, taking work. Mystery left the public always wanting to know more, always wondering about her next move. Malahari was no more beautiful than many of the other young girls who came to Paris, and she was not a particularly good dancer. What What separated her from the mass, what attracted and held the public's attention, and made her famous and wealthy, was her mystery. People are enthralled by mystery because it invites constant interpretation. They never tire of it. The mysterious cannot be grasped, and what cannot be seized and consumed creates power. Keys to power. In a world that is ever more banal, that has had its mystery and myth squeezed out of it, we secretly crave enigmas, people or things that cannot be instantly interpreted, seized, and consumed. That is the power of the mysterious. It invites layers of interpretation, excites our imagination, seduces us into believing that it conceals something marvelous. The world has become so familiar and its inhabitants so predictable that what wraps itself in mystery will almost always draw the limelight to it and make us watch it. Do not imagine that to create an air of mystery, you have to be grand and awe-inspiring. Mystery that is woven into your day-to-day demeanor and is subtle has much more power to fascinate and attract attention. Remember, most people are upfront. They read like an open book, take little care to control their words or image, and are hopelessly predictable. By simply holding
we got some new characters. We got Wonder Woman.
phrases, deliberately appearing inconsistent and
When I, not now, but I told you when I get some money, I'm gonna put a raffle. You know what's a raffle?
magnify that more by constantly trying to interpret
you pick something random in a bowl.
kind of inferior position.
So I'm gonna do that.
Trying to figure them out. To degrees that they can control, they also elicit the fear surrounding
I like this.
anything uncertain or unknown. All great leaders know that an aura of mystery draws attention to them and creates an intimidating presence. If your social position prevents you from
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
you
That's me. That's
must
me.
at least learn to make yourself
Learn how to read. Figure it out. Figure it out.
does not
Just figure it
mesh
out.
with other people's perception of you. This way, you keep those
I
around
want you to figure it out. Just figure it out.
eliciting the kind of attention that makes you powerful.
It's a good word, but figure it out.
Law
You know what I
7.
mean?
Get others to do the work for you, but always
It sounds confusing, but figure it out.
judgment. Use the wisdom, knowledge, and legwork of other people to further your own cause. Not only
Okay,
will such
perfect
assistance
example. When you go to class,
valuable
right?
time and energy, it will give
Right?
you a godlike aura of efficiency.
You have to learn how to read the classroom.
Your helpers will be forgotten, and you will be remembered. Never
Nah.
what others
Okay, when you're in class, learn how to read your classroom, like your classmates. Learn how to read them.
A young Serbian scientist named Nikola
That's saying I need to learn how to
the continental
read people.
He was
You
a
know what I mean?
brilliant inventor, and Charles
Uh,
Batchelor,
okay, it's something like that. Okay, it's like how can I say it? You have to learn how to read the room that you're in, right? Like let's say there's people talking.
So began a life of
Mm.
woe and tribulation that lasted until Tesla's death.
What's my other guy? He said he wanted to play my other guy.
The famous
Hold on.
inventor hired him on the spot. Tesla worked 18-hour days, finding ways to improve the primitive Edison dynamo.
Let me see if we jump in, alright?
He offered to redesign them completely. To Edison, this seemed a monumental task that could last years without paying off. When he told Tesla, "There's $50,000 in it for you, if you can do it." Tesla labored day and night on the project, and after only a year, he produced a greatly improved version of the dynamo, complete with automatic controls. He went to Edison to break the good news and receive his $50,000. Edison was pleased with the improvement, for which he and his company would take credit. But when it came to the issue of the money, he told the young Serbian,
He's gonna get ready, you heard?
understand our American humor, and offered.
So I gotta knock somebody off.
Tesla's obsession was to create
Um,
believed in a direct current system.
this person right here, I'm gonna knock you off for a second, all right?
Support Tesla's research, but
Nah,
later did
not
all he
you.
could to sabotage.
This person right here.
Tesla turned to the great
Yeah.
Pittsburgh magnate George Westinghouse.
How you knock that person off?
Westinghouse completely funded Tesla's
Like kicked him.
and offered him a generous royalty agreement.
Which one are you? The one with the mask?
The AC system Tesla developed is still
Alright.
designed today, but after patents were filed,
Put manage?
other scientists came forward
Manage?
credit for the invention, claiming that they had laid the groundwork for it.
No, but it says manage. Put
The
manage?
public came to associate the invention with Westinghouse himself. A year later,
Alright.
Westinghouse was caught in a takeover bid from J. Pierpont Morgan, who made him rescind the generous royalty contract he had signed.
Yeah, hold on for a second. Let's wait for my other guy to come in.
The company would not survive if it had to pay him his full royalty. He persuaded Tesla to accept a buyout of his patents for $216,000. A large sum, no doubt, but far less than the $12 million they were worth at the time. The financiers had divested Tesla of the riches, the patents, and essentially the credit for the great.
That's cause I'm in two lives.
The name of the
PlayStation and my laptop live.
is forever linked with the invention of radio. But
Okay, the one that you're looking at, anybody could jump in and we could talk. You know what I mean?
Marconi made use of a patent Tesla had filed in 1897.
You know what I mean? Anybody could come in, talk, feel free,
Once again,
watch me play while we talking,
Tesla invented an induction motor as well as the AC power system, and he's the real father of
You'll understand that word one day.
These discoveries bear his name. As an old man, he lived in poverty.
For real.
In 1917, during his later impoverished years, Tesla was told he was to receive the Edison Medal of the American Institute of Electrical Engineers.
Nah, but you understand what that word means. Read the room that you in. You'll understand that one day.
For the members of your institute, you would decorate my body and continue to let starve for failure to supply recognition my mind and its creative products, which have supplied the foundation upon which a major portion of your institute.
I got something else. I could put something else.
Interpretation.
Hold on. You gotta
Many harbor the illusion that science, dealing with facts as it
Damn,
does,
he's still there? Oh no, not him. Let me see my guys coming.
Nikola Tesla was one of those. He believed
Hold on.
science had nothing to do with politics and claimed not to care for fame and riches. As he grew older, though, this ruined his scientific work. Not associated with any particular discovery, he could attract no investors to his many ideas. While he pondered great inventions for the future, others stole the patents he had already developed and got the glory for themselves. He wanted to do everything on his own, but merely exhausted and impoverished himself in the process.
I'm add him, but yo, next time we're gonna play, alright? Next time, alright?
He wasn't actually much of a scientific thinker or inventor. He once said that he had no need to be a mathematician because he could always.
Next time I got him. You know what I mean? He's gonna play with us next time, alright?
He was really a businessman and physicist, spotting the trends and the opportunities that were out there. Then hiring the best in the field.
Because my other guy's gonna jump in.
If he had to, he would steal from his competitors. Yet his name is
We're gonna wait for my other guy.
The lesson is twofold. First, the credit for an invention.
How about this? You see this one?
Important, if not more important, than the invention itself. You must secure the credit.
You see that?
Keep others from stealing it away or from piggybacking on your hard work. To accomplish this, you must always be vigilant and ruthless, keeping your creation quiet until you can be sure there are no vultures
With the alien.
Second, learn to take advantage of other people's work to further your own cause. Time is
It's crazy, man.
short. If you try to do it all on your own, you run yourself ragged.
Yo, this time from now on, let's not play music, alright?
It is far better to conserve your forces.
Cause I don't want to get on copyright.
And
Mm.
Keys to power. This is the essence of the law. Learn to get
Uh-huh.
others to do the work for you while you take the credit, and
Mm.
you appear to be of godlike strength and power. If you think it important to do all the work yourself, you will never get far, and you will suffer the fate of the Teslas of the world. Find people with the skills and creativity you lack. Either hire them while putting your own name on top of theirs, or find a way to take their work and make it your own. Their
Mm.
creativity thus becomes
Oh shit! Hold on. There you go, right there. I'm gonna invite him. All right.
law.
Damn.
Many
Yo.
people come to you. Use faith if
Yo.
necessary.
No. Chill it. Hold on, real quick. All right.
When you force the other person you
Nah, cause I got my two little teammates. I want to see if they jump in. All right, bet. You ready? You ready?
his own plans and
Hold on. Let's wait for the other person. Wait for one more person. One more person.
attack. You hold cards. Observance of the law. At the Congress of Vienna in 1814, the major powers of Europe gathered to carve up the remains of Napoleon's fallen empire.
Bet.
The city was full of gaiety, and the balls were the most splendid in memory. Hovering over the proceedings, however, was the shadow of Napoleon himself. Instead of being executed,
Oh yeah. Pito.
he had been sent to the island of Elba.
Yo, I was gonna say, like from now on, let's not do that like that. Like the song emails. I mean emails. Like the song emo. Yeah, I get copyright.
The Austrians plotted to kill him on Elba, but
Yeah, I'm live.
it was too risky.
Yeah, cause I get copyright on my shit, and I don't like that shit.
The anxiety by throwing
That's
a fit
annoying.
Congress when a part of Poland was denied him. Beware, I shall loose the monster, he threatened. Everyone knew he meant the
Yeah.
of all the statesmen he had.
Like damn, I wish I could show you, but I get copyright.
Foreign minister seemed calm and unconcerned. It was as if he
Yeah, so that should be.
Meanwhile, on the island of Elba,
Yeah, that should be blowing minds.
his previous glory.
Matter of fact, let's just three of us freak it. Let's get out of here. Let's do this.
A wardrobe mistress,
Yeah.
official pianist,
We good.
and a handful of courtiers. All this was designed to humiliate
Mm.
and it seemed to work. That winter, however, there occurred a series of events so strange and dramatic they might have been scripted.
So yeah, man, I just been chilling, man. Just came from doing food shopping.
Their cannons covering all possible exit points.
Yeah.
Somehow, in broad daylight, on 26 February
No.
1815, a ship with
No,
900
man, for all the chicken.
picked up Napoleon and put to sea. The English gave chase, but the ship got
Nah, I told you right. My mom's passed.
impossible escape astonished the public throughout Europe
Yeah.
and terrified the statesmen of the Congress of Vienna.
Yeah. I'm with my pops, but he's in New York. He's in New York, chilling.
Napoleon
You know.
not only chose
Yeah. I told him take your time, chill in New York.
the odds,
You know what I mean?
marching on Paris,
Right?
a tiny army
I got the crib to the south.
the throne. But his strategy worked.
You know what I mean?
All classes threw themselves.
Nah, they with the moms.
An
With the
army
moms
under
and shit.
Marshal Ney sped through
Nah, man,
Paris
cause they getting ready to go back to school and stuff.
It changed sides. Napoleon was declared
Yeah.
emperor.
Let's.
Volunteers
Yeah,
swelled the
let's.
ranks of his new army. Delirium.
Yo, last time we had that dub. That shit was nice, right?
The king who had replaced Napoleon
Yo,
fled
facts.
for the next 100 days.
Facts. This time let's do that.
Soon,
This time let's do that again.
subsided.
The three of us, let's do that.
His resources nearly exhausted.
Nah,
and there was
facts.
little Napoleon
Facts.
could do about this. At the Battle of Waterloo in June of that
But yeah, man, you know my mom's passed and stuff, and you know that shit just
his enemies had learned their lesson. They exiled
man.
him to the barren island.
As long as she in a good place, you know,
on the west coast of Africa. There, he had no
that's the only thing I could say, you know.
interpretation. Only years later did the
Yeah.
facts of Napoleon's dramatic escape from Elba.
That shit blew my whole mind up. I'm like, what the fuck?
He decided to attempt his bold move. Visitors to his court embrace him again. One of these visitors was Austria's General Kohler, who convinced Napoleon that if he escaped, the European powers, England included,
Where you at? Where you at?
would move back into power. Napoleon was tipped off that the English would let him go, and indeed his escape
Nah,
occurred
homie.
in the middle of the afternoon, in full view of English spyglasses. What Napoleon did not know was that there was a man behind it all, pulling the strings, and that this man was his former minister, Talleyrand. And Talleyrand was doing all this,
I'm
not
about to say
bring
somebody's
back
down.
glory days, but to crush Napoleon once and for all. Considering the emperor's ambition, unsettling to Europe's
Yo, you good? You good?
against him long ago. When Napoleon was exiled to Elba,
I'm coming.
Talleyrand protested. Napoleon should be sent farther away, he argued, or Europe would never have peace. But no one listened. Instead of pushing his opinion, Talleyrand bided his time. Working quietly, he eventually won over Castlereagh and Metternich, the foreign ministers
Hold
of
on.
England
I'm
and
coming.
Austria.
He left?
Together,
Ah, man, come on.
to escape it. Even Kohler's visit to whisper the promise of glory in the exile's ear was part of the plan. Like a master card player, Talleyrand figured everything.
Nah, but right now I'm listening to this thing, 48 Laws of Power.
Fall into the trap he had set. He also foresaw
Yeah,
that Napoleon would
that shit is the truth, my nigga.
which, given France's weakened condition,
You look.
would only last a few months.
Hold on. Nah, I ain't gonna use it. I'm good.
Talleyrand was behind it all.
Yeah, I see it.
He has set the house ablaze in order to save it from the
Right there.
keys
Woo!
to power.
Oh, it's nice.
How many times has this scenario played itself out in history? An aggressive
Somebody coming right there, look.
creates a series of bold moves that begin by
Right
bringing
there.
much power. Slowly, however, his power
Nice.
reaches a peak, and soon everything turns against him. His numerous enemies band together, trying to maintain his power. He exhausts himself going in this direction and that, and inevitably he collapses. The reason for this pattern is that an aggressive person is rarely in full control.
Hold
He
on.
cannot see more than a couple of moves ahead. Cannot see the consequences of
Yeah,
this
hell yeah.
bold move or that one, because he is constantly being forced to react to the moves of his ever-growing host of enemies. The unforeseen consequences of his own rash actions. His aggressive attitude.
Yeah, it's too funny. Nah, that's a yeah. My man knows some shit. Oh man. Nah, but yeah, man, I just came from food shopping, you know what I mean? I said freak that shit. I had to go. Nigga was kinda hungry. Alright, man. Alright.
You have mistaken aggressive action.
Back.
And most often, the most effective action is to stay back. Keep calm.
Oh shit, niggas is fucking over here.
Traps you lay for them.
Yeah, somewhere over there.
Power rather than quick victory. Remember, the essence of power is the ability to keep the initiative, to get others to react to your moves.
You see them?
Keep your opponent and those around you on the defensive. When you make other people come to you, you suddenly become the one controlling the situation, and the one who has control has power.
Caught that nigga headshot.
Happen to place you in this position. You yourself must learn to master
What, in here?
emotions and never to be influenced by anger. Meanwhile, however, you must play on people's natural tendency to react angrily when pushed and baited. In the long run, the ability to make others come to you is a weapon far more powerful than any.
No, we good.
Manipulation is a dangerous game. Once someone suspects he is being manipulated, it becomes harder and harder to control him. But when you make your opponent come to you, you create the illusion that he is controlling the situation. He does not feel the strings that pull him, just as Napoleon imagined that he himself was the master of his daring escape and return to power. Law 9.
Nice. Get that. Yeah, get that.
Judgment.
Let me see. I'm gonna switch to this one.
You think you have gained through final argument
Oh yeah.
is really a pyrrhic victory. The resentment and ill will you stir up is stronger and lasts longer than any momentary change of opinion. It is much more powerful to hear others to agree with you through your actions without saying.
Nah, but I like listening to this because you know what I mean. I like to sharpen my mind.
Observance of the law. In
Yeah,
1502,
cause yo,
Italy, an
nah,
enormous
true. Cause niggas
Marvel
think
student of
they
the
could
Police Department
either talk over
Richard
you
Santa
or
Maria
like,
Fiore. He had once been
you know what I
a
mean.
magnificent
Think they
piece
could
of
say some
art,
shit to you.
but an unskilled sculptor
You know what I mean?
mistakenly bored a hole through
That's
it
me.
where there should have been a figure's legs, generally mutilated. Piero Soderini,
You know what I
rising
mean?
mayor, had contemplated
For
trying to
real,
save
cause
the
you know
art
some
by
people
commissioning
nowadays they think they
Leonardo
could
da
say some
Vinci
shit to
to
you
work on it, or
and think
some other master. But
they could get away with it.
since
You
everyone
know?
agreed that the stone had been
Like nah, like I'm not that
despite the
nigga.
money that had been wasted on
You
it,
know what I mean?
it gathered dust in the dark halls.
I'm not that nigga. Think that you can
This
say
was
some
when
shit to
things
me
stood
and you know
until some Florentine
think you
friends
know what I
of
mean. You could
great
get away with it.
decided to write to the artist
You
and
know?
Rome. He alone, they said, could do something with the marble,
Yeah.
which was still magnificent raw material. Michelangelo traveled to Florence, examined the stone, and came to the conclusion that he could, in fact, carve a fine
You
figure
saw that shit?
by adapting the pose to the way the rock had been mutilated. Soderini argued that this was a waste of time.
No.
Nobody could salvage
No, let's
such a
ride out.
disaster. But he finally agreed to let the artist work on it. Michelangelo decided he would depict a young
Yeah, man. Cause after
slave.
my mom's passed, man, that shit
Weeks
changed my
later,
whole
as
mindset,
Michelangelo was
man.
putting the final touches on the
How I be
statue,
thinking, and I
Soderini
said,
entered
fuck
the
this
scene.
shit.
Fancying himself a bit of
You know
a
what I mean?
connoisseur, he studied the huge work and told Michelangelo that while he thought it was magnificent, the nose, he judged, was too big. Michelangelo
Yeah,
realized
somebody's
that
right there.
Soderini was standing in a place
That's an
right
alien.
under the giant figure and did not have
Freak
to
it. I'm gonna get his ass.
Without a word, he gestured for Soderini to follow him up the scaffold. Reaching the nose, he picked up his chisel, as well as a
Needed
bit of
this.
marble dust that lay on the planks.
I like that ray gun. That ray gun is the truth.
Below him on the scaffold, Michelangelo started to tap
Yeah.
the chisel, letting the bits of dust he had gathered in his
Yeah, that shit is the truth too. No cap.
by little. He actually did nothing to change the nose, but gave
Oh yeah. You just gotta know how to shoot at them niggas too.
minutes of the charade, he stood aside. Look at it now. I like it better, replied Soderini. You made it come alive. Interpretation. Michelangelo
Hold on. There's some niggas in here, I think.
he might ruin the entire sculpture. Yet
I'm gonna
Soderini
chill right here for a second.
prided himself on his aesthetic judgment. To
I don't
offend
know.
such a man by arguing would not only gain Michelangelo nothing, it would put future commissions in jeopardy.
Yeah, I see them.
Michelangelo was too clever to argue. His solution was to change Soderini's perspective, literally bringing him
Matter of fact, hold on for a second.
without making him realize that this was the cause of his misperception. Fortunately for posterity, Michelangelo found a way to keep the perfection of
Yeah, cause some of these niggas they be doing the
at the
most.
same time making Soderini believe he had improved it. Such is the double power of winning through actions rather than argument. No one is offended, and your point is proven. Keys to power. In the realm of power, you must learn to judge your moves by their long-term effects on other people. The problem in trying to prove a point or gain a victory through argument is that in the end, you can never be certain how it affects.
Yeah, we out of here.
They may appear to
Cause that cloud that storm is coming.
or perhaps something you said inadvertently even offended them. Words have that insidious ability to be interpreted according to the other person's mood and insecurities. Even the best argument has no solid foundation, for we have all come to distrust the slippery nature of words. And days after
Oh
agreeing with
shit.
someone, we often
Hold on for a second, alright?
out of sheer habit. Understand this.
Hold on 1 second. What's good, my guy?
Everyone knows
Hold
that in the
on.
heat of an argument, we will all say anything to support our cause. We will quote the Bible, refer to
Hold on.
unverifiable statistics. Who can be
Yeah,
persuaded
yeah,
by
yeah, yeah. I see it.
like that? Action and demonstration are much more powerful and meaningful. They are there before our eyes for us to see. Yes, now the statue's nose does look just right. There are no offensive words, no possibility of misinterpretation. No one can argue with a demonstrated proof. As Balthazar Gracian remarks, the truth
Yeah.
is generally seen where heard. Law 10. Infection. Avoid the unhappy.
Oh, look at these niggas at the top.
Judgment. You can die.
Look, right there.
Emotional states are as infectious as diseases.
Let me see if I can get them.
You are helping the drowning man, but you are only precipitating your own disaster. The unfortunate sometimes draw misfortune on themselves. They will also draw it on you. Associate with the happy and fortunate instead. Transgression of the law. Born in Limerick, Ireland in 1818, Marie Gilbert came to
Nice.
in the 1840s.
Let's get this.
Fortune as a dancer and performer. Taking the name Lola Montez, her mother was a distant Spanish.
I know. Hold on.
A flamenco dancer from Spain. By 1845, her career was languishing, and to survive, she became a courtesan, quickly one of the more successful in Paris. Only one man could salvage Lola's dancing career, Alexandre Desjardins, owner of the newspaper with the largest circulation in France, and also the newspaper's drama critic. She decided to woo and conquer him. Investigating his habits, she discovered that he went riding every morning. An excellent horsewoman herself, she rode out one morning and accidentally ran into him. Soon they were riding together every day.
I ain't gonna hold you. This gun is the truth with that silencer.
For a while, the two were happy together. With Dujardin's help, Lola began to revive her dancing career. Despite the risk to his social standing, Dujardin told friends he would marry her in the spring. Lola had never told him that she had eloped at age 19 with an Englishman and was still legally married. Although Dujardin was deeply in love, his life started to slide downhill. His fortunes in business changed, and influential friends began to avoid him. One night, Dujardin was invited to a party, attended by some of the wealthiest young men in Paris. Lola wanted to go too, but
he's in here.
Not allow it. They had their first quarrel, and Dujardin attended the party.
He wasn't just in here, right?
Hopelessly drunk, he insulted an influential drama critic.
I see him.
Baptiste was known to Overlong, perhaps because of something the critic had said about Lola. The following morning, Overlong challenged him to a duel.
Yo, niggas be trying to disappear on some quick shit.
Dujardin tried to apologize, but the duel took place, and he was shot and killed.
Yeah, we got this dog. We can get this.
Young men of Paris society. Devastated, Lola left Paris. In 1846, Lola Montez found herself in Munich, where she decided to move and conquer King Ludwig of Bavaria. The best way to Ludwig, she discovered, was through his aide-de-camp, Count Otto von Reckburg, a man with a fondness for pretty girls. One day, when the Count was breakfasting at an outdoor cafe, Lola rode by on her horse, was accidentally thrown from the saddle, and landed
he jumped out.
at Reckburg's feet. The Count rushed to help her and was enchanted. He promised to introduce her to Ludwig.
Got him?
Reckburg arranged an audience with the king for Lola, but when she arrived in the anteroom, she could hear the king saying,
"Yeah,
"It's easy to meet a favor-seeking stranger." Lola pushed aside.
Nice. Woo! Yo! There's three. There's two niggas. Come on.
And to the astonishment of all, most especially
damn,
her bare breasts were brazenly exposed.
Wow.
granted her audience with Ludwig.
Let's do this.
5 hours later, she made her debut on the Bavarian
Yeah, hell yeah. Let's do that. Let's ready up again. Freak that shit.
Ludwig was, in words, bewitched by Lola.
Alright.
He started to appear in public with her on his arm, and then he bought and furnished an apartment for her on one of Munich's most fashionable boulevards. Although he had been known as a miser and was not given to flights of fancy, he started to shower Lola with gifts and to write poetry for her. Now his favorite mistress, she catapulted to fame and fortune overnight. Lola began to lose her sense of proportion. One day, when she was out writing, an elderly man wrote.
Man, I just need like 10 more stars so I can unlock
Unable to pass him,
this
she
thing
began
here.
to smash him with her writing crop. On another occasion, she took her dog, unleashed, out for a stroll. The dog attacked a passerby, but instead of helping the man get the dog away, she whipped him with the leash.
Oh, the purple thing?
Incidents like this infuriated the stolid citizens of Bavaria, but Ludwig stood by Lola and even had her naturalized as a Bavarian citizen.
He said, I think my wife
His
just
entourage
joined.
tried to
It's
wake him
crazy.
to the dangers of the affair, but those who criticized Lola were summarily fired.
Nah.
Barbarians who had loved
Nah, because my other boy, his name is Miss Piggy.
Lola was made a countess, had a new palace built.
He's a funny character. His name is Miss Piggy. He's a funny character.
Advising Ludwig on policy. She was the most powerful force in the kingdom. Her influence in the king's cabinet continued to grow, and she treated the other ministers with disdain. As a result, riots broke out throughout the realm. The once peaceful land was virtually in the grip of civil war, and students everywhere were chanting, Raus mit Lola! By February of 1848, Ludwig was finally unable to withstand the pressure. With great sadness, he ordered Lola to leave Bavaria immediately. She left, but not until she was paid off. For the next 5 weeks, the Bavarians' wrath was turned against their formerly beloved king. In March of that year, he was forced to abdicate. Lola Montez moved to England. More than anything.
Yeah, I was gonna see if I could get some bud, but I'm gonna wait. I mean, I just want to chill for a minute.
From the Englishman she had read years before, she set her sights on George Trafford Field, a promising young army officer who was the son of an
Cartridges?
Although he was 10 years younger,
Yeah.
he could have chosen a wife among the prettiest and wealthiest young girls.
Matter of fact, it's just us two. Freak that.
Fell under her spell. They were married in 1849. Soon arrested on the charge of bigamy, she skipped bail, and she and Hugh made their way to Spain. They quarreled horribly, and on one occasion,
My guy Anthony, you got Fortnite?
she drove him away. Returning to England, he found he had lost his position in the army. Ostracized from English society, he moved to Portugal, where he lived in poverty. After a few months, his short life.
Yeah, man, my little sister just had a boy and stuff.
A few years later, the man who published Lola Montez's autobiography.
Yeah, she just had a boy.
In 1853, Lola moved to California,
25.
where she met and married a man named Pat Cole. Their relationship was a story of
Facts.
and she left Cole for another man.
Facts.
He took to drink and fell into a deep depression that lasted until he died 4 years later. Still a relatively young man.
You know I had some. You know I had a crush on some joints. There was some joints back in. Janet. Oh, yes, I know whose comment is. I know who's that. Get the fuck out of here.
It was through the
That's
force
right.
of her character that she kept her lovers enthralled.
Bad. Do that. I know who is that. I had a crush. Woo. And you know what's funny? Right? I had gave her. This was a while back, right? I had gave her R. Kelly album, right? Yeah. It was, I think it was the I forgot what album was it, but I gave it to her, and she never gave it back. I swear to God. Yo, I asked her. I said, "Yo, what's good with my CD?" Oh, try to come up with a whole bunch of excuse. I said, "Come on, girl." Hold on, I'm on my way. I'm on my way. Where you at? You know what I mean? I gave it an album. Oh, mm. What? Yo, this nigga just popped me with the rifle. Yeah, this nigga, yo, let's run that shit back. Fuck that shit. You know what I mean? Damn, son, I haven't seen that chick in a minute. Real. You know what I mean? For real, for real. Yo, and I had this other chick. I don't know if you know her too. Her name is Angie, right? Um, from Kelly Park. So she had me. Alright, she gave me this little motivation to lose weight on some fuck shit. So I was trying to smash whatever, whatever. You know what I mean? She was cool. She was giving me some bread, no lie. You know what I mean? She said, "Yo, you could pull up to the crib, whatever, chill, eat." You know? I was like, cool. But I really wanted to smash her. You feel me? Bitch had a nice ass. Yeah. Nah, but you know who I liked it too? Her name was Jennifer from across the street from Carmen. But that first building going towards to Kelly Park. It's the first building right there. Mm. Wow. Oh, what's good, little man? Oh, for real? Yo, you're a funny guy. Hold on. Let's land right here. Alright, bet. Nah, but what you were saying? Mm. Yeah, yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yo, no cap, no cap, no cap. I was trying to wipe that too. Yeah, no. Damn, I wanna set something off, but I have this thing. I was gonna try to throw that shit at that nigga. Oh, I see you. How you throw the gas can. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see somebody did that shit too. I was like, yo, that shit look kind of hot. Nah, but no cap, no cap. I wanted to, nah, I wanted to smash. No cap. Mm. Yeah, nah, facts. Oh, mm.
and decisive action. King grew dependent on Bismarck's strong-arm tactics to keep his enemies at bay, and despite his antipathy toward the men,
This nigga right here.
his prime minister.
Hold on. Oh, nice. Damn, I almost had him too.
Bismarck was much more conservative, but the king understood his own dependency.
Mm.
Whenever the prime minister threatened to resign, the king gave in to him time after time.
Woo! You saw that?
Bismarck, who set state policy. Years later, Bismarck's actions as Prussia's prime minister led the various German states to be united into one country.
That's me.
Now, Bismarck enabled the king into letting himself be crowned emperor.
This nigga right here. This nigga.
It was really Bismarck who had reached the heights of power. As right-hand man,
I'm coming.
and as imperial chancellor and knightly prince, he pulled all the levers.
Come on, man. I'm coming.
Most young and ambitious politicians looking out on the political landscape of 1840s Germany would have tried to build a power base among those with the most power. Bismarck saw it different. Joining forces with the powerful can be foolish. They will swallow you up. No one will come to depend on you if they are already strong. If you are ambitious, it is much wiser to seek out weak rulers or masters with whom you can create a relationship of dependency. You become their strength, their intelligence, their spine. What power you hold. If they got rid of you, the whole edifice would collapse. Necessity rules the living.
There was a few joints I wanted to smash. That was from the hood.
If you create no need for yourself, then you will
I
get away
mean,
with the first opportunity. If, on the other hand, you understand the laws of power and make others dependent.
What about this guy that oh shit. God. Yo. Damn.
Then you will survive your master.
What about this guy that
You will have all the benefits of power without the
that used to live in your building?
Keys to power.
Damn. What's the name? Yeah.
When you can do this,
This girl that used to live in your building?
when they willingly grant you what you desire, then
I forgot her name. It was her and her other
the best
sister.
way to achieve this position is to create a relationship of dependence. The master requires your
Hell
services
yeah.
if he is weak or unable to function without you.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Enrich yourself in his work so deeply that doing away with you would bring you great difficulty, or at least would mean valuable time lost in training another to replace you. Once such a relationship is established, you have the upper hand, the leverage to make
Right
the
there.
master do as you wish. It is the classic
You know what I'm talking about, right? The one that used to live in your building?
the servant of the king who
The two sisters?
controls the king. Do not
Yup. She was bad. I ain't gonna hold you.
the ultimate form of
Back
power.
yo, man, I don't know if she's still looking bad, but yo, she was bad. You know what I mean?
Need others as allies,
Huh?
pawns, or even
Mm.
with masters.
Woo-hoo!
To completely independent
Shit.
live in a cabin in the woods. You would have the freedom to come and go as you please.
Mm.
You have no power. The best you can hope for is that others will grow so dependent that you enjoy a kind of reverse independence.
That's too real. Cause she.
Free.
Mm.
One last warning. Do not imagine that your master's dependence on you will make him love you. In fact,
No, we good.
he will resent and fear you. But as Machiavelli said, it is better to be feared than loved. Fear you can control. Love, depending on an emotion as subtle and changeable as love or friendship, will only make you insecure. Better to have others depend
You're
on
right
you
there.
out of fear of the consequences of losing you than out of love of your company.
Yeah, I see it. There's some guys in here too.
Law 12. Use selective honesty and
Nah,
generosity
facts.
to disarm your victim. Judgment.
Mm.
One sincere and honest move will cover over dozens of dishonest ones.
You know who's cute?
Open-hearted gestures of
I don't know if
honesty
you know
and
her.
generosity
I have her
will
on
win
Facebook
regard
and
even the
Instagram.
most suspicious people.
She's
Once
bad.
selective honesty
But
opens a hole in
her
their
man,
armor, you
her
can
man went to
deceive
jail type
and
shit.
manipulate them at will. A timely
Let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Let's. Damn, where you at? Where you at? I'm gonna stay right here in the bushes.
observance of the law. Sometime in
I'm gonna tell you her
1926, a
name.
tall, dapperly dressed man paid a visit to Al Capone, the
Her
most
name starts with a
famous
K.
gangster of his time. Speaking with an elegant continental accent, the man introduced himself
Let me see if I can
as
look for her.
Count Victor Lustig.
My nigga, she is fucking bad.
Paid him $50,000. He could double it.
Damn, I know I got her
Capone
too.
had more than enough funds to cover the
And she plays Fortnite.
but he wasn't in the habit of entrusting large sums to total strangers.
Yeah, let me
He
see
looked
if I can look for her.
something about the man was different. His classy style, his
Alright,
manner.
bet.
And so Capone decided to play along. He counted up the books personally and
Alright, hold on. Let me look for this chick.
Okay, Count, said Capone. Double it in 60
Matter of fact, let
days.
me go back to my Instagram thing.
Lustig left with the money, put it in a safe deposit box in Chicago, then headed to New York, where he had several other money-making schemes in progress.
Oh man, this
The
chick, she fucking
$50,000
sexy as shit.
money
Oh, here she go.
bank box
Her name is
of Lustig made
Karin.
no effort to double it.
No, Karin
Took the money from the box and
A
paid Capone
double
another.
TED.
He looked at the gangster's stony-faced bodyguards, smiled,
Yeah,
apologized,
but
and said,
she's fucking
"Please
bad, my
accept
nigga.
my
Where you at?
regrets, Mr. Capone. I'm sorry to report
Alright.
the plan failed. I failed." Capone slowly stood up. He glowered at Lustig, debating which part of the river to throw him in. But the Count reached into his coat pocket, withdrew the
Yeah, that
$50,000.
chick, she's fucking bad, my nigga.
Here, sir, is your money to the penny. Again, my sincere apology. This is most embarrassing. Things didn't work out the way I thought they would. I would love to have doubled your money for you and for myself. Lord knows I need it. But the plan just didn't materialize. Capone sat back into his chair, confused. I know you're a con man, Count.
Hey, you know what, too? I was trying to tell her. No, I wasn't even trying to tell her, but the only thing, I like, Hector's my nigga, right? But,
Again, my apologies,
but,
Capone, said
he
Lustig,
needs some good
as he
pussy.
tipped his hat and began to leave. My God, you're honest, yelled Capone.
Yeah,
You're on the spot.
nigga be on this
Five
shit.
down alone. He counted out
That's my nigga Heck, for real.
$50,000. The Count seemed stunned, bowed deeply,
Yeah, what the
offered
fuck?
his thanks, and left, taking the money. The $5,000 was what Lustig
Nice.
after all along. Interpretation.
Yo, somebody's in here. Somebody's coming.
A man who spoke several languages and prided himself on his refinement and culture was one of the great con artists.
You think he's
of modern
slick?
time. He was known for his audacity, his fearlessness, and, most important,
Yo, let's go down here.
psychology. He could size up a man in minutes,
Got him.
discovering his weaknesses, and he had radar for suckers. Lustig knew that most men build up defenses against crooks and other troublemakers. The con artist's job.
Come on. I hate when that shit, when you try to load somebody up, that shit goes slow.
Who will distrust a person literally caught in the act of being honest? Lustig used selective honesty many times, but
I know.
he went a step further.
Matter of fact,
No con
come on.
man would have dared such a con. He would have chosen his suckers for their weakness. For that
Yeah, let's go down here. Fuck that
says
shit.
they will take their medicine without
Nah, let's get out of here.
Con Capone, and you would spend the rest of your life, whatever remained of it, afraid.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Understood that a man like Capone
Yeah, let's get out of here.
might mistrusting others.
Oh
No one
shit.
around him is honest or generous.
The
And doing
fuck?
so much in the company of wolves is exhausting. He
Hold on. Let me heal first. Let me heal first, real quick, real quick. Go ahead. Nah, stop fucking with me. God damn. Hey, we can have that shit too. So yeah, man. Yeah, what I was saying? Yeah. Hector. Yeah, Hector. That's true. Mm. Nah. No, facts. Never. Yo, same here. Both of us. Shit. We all of us grew up in the hood. Mhm. Mhm. Nah, facts. Facts to that shit. Nah, sometimes I think that kind of took a hold of him. Yeah. Nah, facts. But you see, I understand 100%, but like you got to make some type of movement too at the same time. You can't let that take a hold of you. You know, you got to just move on and just make some moves. Yeah, let's land right here. You know what I mean? Because the more you let that shit take a hold on you, it's gonna be sunk into that shit. You know what I mean? And then you know what I mean? You still remembering that shit. Hmm. Yeah. Nah, that too took a hold of him. I could understand that too. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit, it will take a hold on you. No lie. But at the same time, they want you to move on too. They don't want you to be sunk into that sorrow type shit. Yeah. No, facts. No, facts. No, that shit kind of fucked his whole head up too. Mm. That shit did took a hold of him. You know what I mean? But you just gotta move on. 'Cause I kind of learned that shit too. Like, yo, I can't. You know. Yeah. Like, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, you know, because people was telling me like, yo, don't drink. It's gonna take a hold of you. You know what I mean? Nah, facts. Nah, facts. Nah, cause they told me that shit too. Oh shit! Somebody's in here. Oh. Hmm. Nah. Yeah, there's a chest in here.
There were no ties of friendship or gratitude between Corcyra and Athens. Yes, the ambassador admitted, he had come to Athens now out of fear and concern for Corcyra's safety. The only thing he could offer was an
Well, it could be in
alliance
here
of
too,
mutual
because sometimes it be in the top.
Corcyra had a navy only surpassed in size and strength by Athens' own. An alliance between the two states would create a formidable force,
You got it?
one that could intimidate the rival state of Sparta. That,
Yo, that shit be
was all
blowing minds.
Corcyra had to offer. The representative from Corinth then gave a brilliant, passionate speech in sharp contrast to the dry, colorless approach of the Corcyra.
Oh yeah.
He talked of everything Corinth had done for Athens in the past. He asked how it would look to Athens' other allies if the city put an agreement with a former enemy over one with a
Nah, but you know, Heck is my nigga. Heck is my nigga. You know what I mean? That's my nigga.
Perhaps those allies would break their
Oh
agreements
yeah.
with Athens if they saw that their loyalty was not valued. He referred to Hellenic law and the need to repay Corinth for all its good deeds. He finally went on to list the many services Corinth had performed.
Yeah. No. Facts.
Gratitude to one's friends. After the speech, the Athenians debated the issue in an assembly. On the second round,
You know what too? I feel like Carrie Ann was good for Hector.
Interpretation. History has remembered the Athenians noble
Yeah.
who were the preeminent realists of classical Greece. With them, all the rhetoric, all the emotional appeals in the world could not match a good, pragmatic argument, especially one that catered to their
Let me
purpose.
see. Yeah. He should have stuck with her. You know what I mean?
Was that his references to Corinth's past generosity to Athens only
For real, he should have stuck with her. You know.
suddenly asking them to feel guilty and putting them under obligation.
Mm.
The Athenians could care less about past
Let me switch this
At
real
the same
quick.
time, they knew that if their other allies thought them ungrateful for abandoning Corinth, these city-states would still be unlikely to break their ties to
What's good with this guy, Alex?
Athens ruled its empire by force and would simply compel any rebellious ally to return to the throne.
I got this one.
Between talk about the past and talk about the future. A pragmatic person will always opt for the future and forget the past. As the Corcyrians realized, it is always best to speak pragmatically to a pragmatic person. And in the end, most people are, in fact, pragmatic. They will rarely act against their own self-interest.
Yeah.
Keys to power.
Get the fuck out of here.
In your quest for power, you will constantly find yourself in the position of asking for help from those more powerful than you. There is an art to asking.
And you know who changed too?
That depends on your ability
Max.
to understand the person you are dealing with and to not confuse
I'm dead ass.
Most people never succeed at this because they don't trust their own.
Yo, I remember that nigga was scrawny.
Assumption that the people they are appealing to have a selfless interest in helping them. They talk as if their needs matter to these people, who probably couldn't care less. Sometimes they refer to larger issues, a great cause, or grand emotions such as love and gratitude. They go for the big picture when simple, everyday realities would have much.
That's what's up. Yeah, hell yeah. Them niggas is busting moves. That's a good thing.
Inside needs of his own.
And you know what's funny too? Like I was telling my man, right? Yo, life will humble your ass. What? For real. You know what I mean? Life will humble you to the fucking. Alright. You know what I mean? It will humble you. You know what I mean? For real, cause now, you know, we all got kids and shit, you know? And we don't want that shit to happen to our kids, what we've been through, you know? Cause yo, shit could go left in a minute.
not a
For
soldier,
real.
a general, or a king who saved the Chinese from devastation, but a man
You know what I
named
mean? Shit could go left in a minute. You know what I mean?
A foreigner himself, Chutsai had come to appreciate the superiority of
Yeah,
Chinese
they over there
culture.
shooting.
He managed to make himself a trusted advisor to Genghis Khan and
Look at
persuaded
this
him
nigga. Look
to
at this
take
nigga. Oh,
riches out of the place instead of destroying it. He simply taxed everyone who lived there. Khan saw the wisdom in this and did as Chutsai advised. When Khan took the city of Kaifeng after a long siege and decided to massacre its inhabitants, as he had in other cities that had resisted him,
oh,
Chutsai
I'm coming.
knew that the finest craftsmen and engineers in China had fled to Kaifeng, and it would be better to put them to use. Kaifeng
Oh,
was
there you go.
never before had Genghis Khan shown
I got him.
mercy,
Yeah.
but then it really wasn't mercy that saved Kaifeng. Chutsai knew Khan well. He was a barbaric peasant who cared nothing for culture or indeed for
You know what I
anything
mean?
other than
Life will humble your ass in a minute.
Chutsai chose to appeal to the only emotion that would work on such a man,
Real.
greed.
Cause yo, by me having fucking
Self-interest
3
is the
girls,
lever that will
that shit
rule
humble
you.
my ass.
Once you let them see how you can and
No
someone
cap.
meet their needs or advance their cause, the resistance to your requests for help will magically fall away. At each step of the way to
You know what I
acquiring
mean?
power, you must train yourself to think your way inside
Yeah,
the
hell yeah,
other
let's get out of
person's
here.
mind, to see their needs and interests, to get rid of the
Let's
screens
go with this guy too, redhead.
that obscure the truth. Master this art,
God damn.
there will be no limits to what you can accomplish. Law 14. Pose as a friend, work as a spy. Judgment. Knowing about your rival is critical. Use
Right.
spies to gather
Shit, I know life humbled his ass
a
too.
step ahead. Better stay
I said I know life humbled his ass too.
in polite social encounters.
All the fuck shit that he did too back in the
Ask
day.
indirect questions to get people to reveal their weaknesses and intentions. There is
Ah
no
man,
occasion that is not an
Woo!
opportunity for artful spying. Observance of the law.
I mean, we all did dirt, no
Joseph
lie. We all
Levine
did
was
dirt.
undoubtedly
Feel
the
me?
greatest art
We all
dealer of
did
his
some
time.
fuck shit, you
From
know?
1904 to 1940, he almost single-handedly monopolized
Mm.
America's millionaire art collecting market.
Yeah.
But one prize plum eluded him, the industrialist Andrew
Mm.
Mellon. Before he died, Duveen was determined to make
Mm.
Mellon a client. Duveen's friends said this was an impossible
Yo, and
feat.
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna hold you. Me and this nigga had some problems.
Stories he had heard about the congenial
Me,
talkative
Macho,
Duveen rubbed him the wrong way.
Macho.
He made it
Me
clear
and
he
this
had no
nigga had some
desire to meet
problems.
Yet Duveen told his doubting friends not only would Mellon find
Nah,
him,
you know I'm talking about Macho,
he
Macho.
from him.
With the
For
long
several
hair.
days, he tracked his prey, learning the man's
Yeah,
habits,
him.
tastes, phobias. To do this, he secretly put several
Damn.
Mellon staff on his own payroll, worming valuable information out of them. By the time he moved into action, he knew Mellon about as well as Mellon's wife did. In 1921, Mellon was visiting London.
I got you.
Palatial suite
Oh,
his
son.
hotel. Duveen booked himself a
That's
bedroom just below Mellon's on the second
that's
floor.
crazy.
He had arranged for his valet to
Mm.
befriend Mellon's valet.
Oh, so he's a music producer, or he just does
Chosen to
beats?
make his move, Mellon's valet told Duveen's valet, who told Duveen that he had just
Mm.
helped Mellon on with his overcoat and that the
Wow.
industrialist was making his way down the corridor to ring for a lift. Duveen's valet hurried to
Mm.
Duveen with his own overcoat. Seconds later, Duveen entered the lift, and lo and behold, there was Mellon. How do you do, Mr. Mellon? Said Duveen,
Wow.
introducing himself. I am on my
See,
way
I'm
to the
telling you, that's
National
what happens.
Gallery to
Like,
look at some pictures.
I mean, you know, this for me too. I ain't gonna hold you.
That
The
was
shit that you
precisely
do,
where Mellon was headed.
and shit
It
either
seemed
it'll
to
come
Duveen as
back
if
at
the
you,
company was
or I
preying
don't
on
know.
one location that might ensure his success.
Yeah, and it
Mellon
will
stayed
humble you to
inside an hour,
like,
and while
damn.
two men wandered through the
You
museum,
feel me?
that
Because I
was
asked this person this, right? right? I said, how can you forgive somebody if they don't want to be forgiven? Some real shit there. And that person said, well, you got to just move on, you know?
When they returned to New York, Mellon visited Duvine's exclusive gallery and fell in love with the collection. Everything, surprisingly
Mm.
enough, seemed to be precisely the kind of work he wanted to collect for the rest of his life. He was
Or through your kids type shit.
most generous client.
You know what I mean? Alright.
Interpretation.
And I mean, it comes at you at a time that you even suspected type shit. Like, what the fuck?
Charm this or that client. It's
Mm.
like shooting ducks blindfolded. Arm yourself with a
Mm.
little knowledge and your aim.
Nah, facts.
Mellon was the most spectacular of Duvine's catches, but he spied on many a billionaire. By
Mm-hmm.
secretly putting members of his clients' household staffs on his own payroll, he
Yo,
would gain
man,
constant access
facts.
to valuable information about their masters' comings and goings, changes in taste,
Yeah, hell yeah, I
and
see
other
them, I
such
see them.
tidbits of information that
Nah, facts.
a rival of Duvine's who wanted to make Henry Frick a client noticed that
Listen.
whenever he visited this wealthy
Nah, facts to that.
Duvine was there before him.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you too. I fell down rock bottom too.
Other dealers, Duvine
Oh!
everywhere, and to know everything before they did. His powers discouraged
Yo, I'ma jump. You heard?
until many simply gave up going after the wealthy clients who could make it
Hold on.
rich.
I got the whip.
Such is the
Hurry
power.
up.
It makes you seem
Hold on. I got you.
clairvoyant. Your
Hold on.
knowledge of your mark can also make you seem charming. So well can you anticipate their desires. No one sees the source of your power, and what they cannot see, they cannot find. Keys to power.
Yo, this nigga really followed me.
Power. Your goal is
Yeah.
control over future events.
This nigga really following me. Look.
When you face them, is that people won't tell you all their thoughts.
Yo, he really followed me.
Carefully controlling what they say.
Yo, niggas was following. Oh, that's crazy.
The result is
Yo, niggas will follow you.
The trick is to find
Oh, oh yeah.
their secrets and hidden intentions without letting them know what you are up to. This is not as difficult as you might think. A friendly front will let you secretly gather information on friends and enemies alike. Let others consult a horoscope or read tarot cards.
I got this good quote for you, right?
The most common way of spying.
Having a real one by your side is just something money can't buy.
You will certainly gather information, but you have little control
For
over the
real.
people who do the work. Perhaps they
Oh,
will
for real. Oh
with
God,
you
that's
or spying,
that's
or
some
even
real shit there.
turn against you.
That money
Choose
cannot
wisely.
buy. You gotta have that
Spy
real
yourself
nigga
to
or
become
real
a
chick.
friend while secretly
You
gathering
know?
information. During social gatherings and innocuous
Mm.
encounters, pay attention. This is when
Nah, me
people's
too.
guards
Me
are
too.
down. By suppressing your own personality,
Nah,
you can
facts.
make them reveal things. The brilliance of the maneuver
Facts.
is that they will mistake your interest in them
Oh
for
yeah.
friendship, so that you not
Right
only
here?
learn, you make allies.
Nah, fact.
Nevertheless, you should practice this
Alright.
tactic with caution and care.
Mm-hmm.
If people begin to suspect you are worming secrets out of them under the cover of
Mm-hmm.
conversation, they will strictly
Nah, facts.
emphasize friendly chatter, not valuable information. Your search for gems of information cannot be too obvious, or your probing questions will reveal
Nah,
more about
facts.
yourself and your intentions than about the information
Yeah, I got one.
you want to find. A trick to try in spying comes from La Rochefoucauld.
Fuck out of here.
Quote, sincerity is found in very few men, and is often the
Woo!
bruises.
Got two.
In order to draw out the confidence
Yeah.
and secrets of the other. By pretending to bare your heart to another person, in other words, you make them more likely to reveal their own secrets.
Nah, but you know what's funny too? Certain niggas that been with you day one, you gotta watch it with too.
Another trick was identified by the
Certain ones, not all.
who suggested vehemently contradicting people you're in conversation with as a way of
Hmm.
irritating them, stirring them up, so that
Facts,
they lose
facts.
some of the control over their
Fucking
lives.
Ernie too.
In their emotional reaction, they will reveal all kinds of truths about themselves, truths you can later use against them. Another method of indirect
Facts,
spying
facts.
is to
But
test
you know,
people to
I
avoid
understand.
traps that
You
make them
know,
reveal things about themselves.
it's just like
Khosrow is
how can I say
a
it?
notoriously clever 7th century
You
Kingdom
know,
ruler, had
it's
many ways of seeing through his
he
secrets
knew
without raising suspicion. If he noticed, for
like
instance, that two of his
he knew
courtiers
when
acting
it was his
particularly
time. You know what I
strange,
mean?
he would call one of them aside
He
and
knew.
say
So
he had
I
information that the
can't
other
you
was a
can't really
traitor and
get
was
mad
soon
at that.
killed. The king would
You
tell the
know,
courtier he trusted him more than anyone and that he must
and
keep this
that's
information
I was trying to
secret.
tell Heck, like you
Of
can't
course,
really
the
get
king
mad
knew.
when
If he saw
somebody
that the
know
second
it's
courtier
their
had been
time. You know,
changing in his behavior toward the king, he would conclude that the first courtier had kept the
not
secret,
really.
and he would quickly promote the
You got
man,
it.
later taking him aside to confess,
You
"I
got it.
didn't kill your friend because of certain information that had reached me when I
He died
investigated
of.
the matter. I
I want to
killed
say
my
he
friend."
died of AIDS.
If, on the
AIDS.
other hand, the second courtier started to avoid the king, and in
Yeah,
truth,
he died.
yes,
Yeah, he
Khosroes
died
would know that the secret had been
up
revealed.
there.
He would ban the second
Yeah,
courtier
he
from his
died.
court, letting him know that the whole business remained
Yeah.
a test, but that even though the man had done nothing wrong,
So
he
that's
could no longer trust him.
when
The
somebody know
first
it's their
courtier,
time, you
however,
can't.
had revealed the secret, and him, Khosroes, would
Hmm.
ban from his entire kingdom. It may seem hard to
Yeah.
want spying that reveals not empirical information, but a person's character. Often, however, it is the
Nah,
best
not too
way of
much.
solving problems before they arise. By tempting people into certain acts, you learn about their loyalty, their honesty, and so on. And this kind of knowledge is often the most valuable of all. Armed with it, you can predict their actions in the future. Law 15. Crush your enemy totally. Judgment. All great leaders since Moses have known that a feared enemy must be crushed completely. Sometimes they have learned this the hard way. If one anger is left alight, no matter how dimly it smolders, a fire will eventually break out. More is lost through stopping halfway than through total
And you know what's funny too?
annihilation.
The hood
War
changed
is
too, right?
war and will seek revenge. Crush him, not only in
Huh?
body, but in spirit.
Nah,
Transgression of the law.
facts.
No rivalry between leaders is more celebrated in Chinese history than the struggle between Xiang Yu and Liu Bang. These two generals began their careers as friends, fighting on the same side. Xiang Yu came from the nobility,
Nice.
large and powerful, given to bouts of violence and temper, a bit dull-witted. He
Let me
was yet a mighty
see.
warrior who always
Let me
fought
get.
to keep
I
his
take this one.
troops. Liu Bang
Let me.
came from
Let me.
peasant stock. He had never been much of a
Hold on.
soldier and preferred women and wine to fighting.
Let me heal up.
In fact, he was something of a scoundrel, avoiding
Now they're
bloodshed,
putting more
and he had the
buildings
ability
in
to
the hood and
recognize the
shit.
best strategists, keeping them as his
And you
advisors.
know what they took out too?
Personally,
You remember
first,
Flip Side?
he had risen in the army through these strengths.
Nah, yet
In
that
November
too.
8
But they
BC,
stripped
the
that
king of Shu sent
whole
two
part
massive
right
armies
there.
to conquer the powerful kingdom of Qin. One army went
Yeah,
north
I think they're gonna
under the
build another
generalship of
building.
Sun Yi, with Xiang Yu second in command. The other, led by Liu
Like
Bang,
I'm cool with
headed
the
straight
building
toward
shit,
Qin.
but yo,
The
too
target
much
was the
buildings
kingdom's
already.
splendid capital, Xianyang, and Xiang Yu, ever
Alright,
violent and impatient, could not stand the idea that Liu Bang would get to Xianyang
I already marked the
first and
spot.
perhaps would assume command of the entire army.
You know what I mean?
At
Like
one
I'm with it
point
with
on the
the putting
northern front,
buildings, but yo, it's
Xiang's
too much
commander
buildings in the
Sun
hood
Yi
already. Too
hesitated in
much.
sending his troops into battle.
Yeah,
Furious,
yeah.
Xiang entered Sun Yi's tent, proclaimed him a traitor, cut off
You know
his
what I
head,
mean?
and
Too
assumed
much
the
buildings in the
sovereignty
hood,
of the
man.
army.
For real.
Without waiting for orders, he left the northern front and marched directly
Yeah.
on Xianyang. He felt certain he was a
Yeah.
better soldier and
started to look like Manhattan type shit.
Managed to reach Xi and Yang first. Xiang had an advisor, Fan Seng, who warned him, this village headman, Liu Bang, used to be greedy only for riches and women, but since entering the capital, he has not been led astray by wealth, wine, or sex. That shows he is aiming high.
It's kind of
Fan
deep.
Seng urged Xiang to kill his rival before it was too late. He told the general to invite the wily peasant to a banquet at their camp outside Xianyang, and in the midst of a celebratory sword dance, to have his head cut off. The invitation was sent.
Busting your ass and shit.
But Xiang hesitated in ordering the sword dance, and by the time he gave the signal, Liu had sensed a trap and managed to escape. Bah! Cried Fan Seng.
Coming behind us, yo! Yo, what the fuck? Yeah, you gotta shoot this shit in my head. This shit look crazy.
Realizing his mistake, Xiang hurriedly marched on
Good looks.
this time determined to hack off his rival's head.
Yo. Somebody's in there. Somebody's there. Right there.
And he abandoned the city. Xiang captured Xi and Yang, murdered the young prince of Qin, and burned the city to the ground. Liu was now Xiang's bitter enemy, and he pursued him for many months, finally cornering him in a walled city.
Nah, homie. Stop that shit.
Again, Fan Seng warned Xiang.
Yo!
Now, if you let him go again, you will be sorry later. But Xiang decided
Damn.
to be merciful. He wanted to bring Liu back to Chu alive and to force his former friend.
Oh yeah. Let's run that shit back again. Fuck that shit.
Right. Liu managed to use the negotiations for surrender as a distraction, and he escaped.
This is another quote too. I like this quote.
Xiang, amazed that he had yet again
let me see. It says, if you give them the power to feel you, you're also giving them the power to start you.
And in a surprise attack, Liu was able to surround his main garrison. For the first time, the tables were turned. Now, it was Xiang
I'm ready.
sued for peace. Liu's top advisor urged him to destroy Xiang,
I'm ready.
crush his army, show no mercy. Making a false treaty, he lured Xiang into
in the
relaxing his defense, then slaughtered almost all of his army. Xiang managed to escape. Alone and on foot, knowing that Liu had put a bounty on his head, he came upon a small group of his own retreating soldiers and cried out, I hear Liu Bang has offered 1,000 pieces of gold and a fief of 10,000 families for my head. Let me do you a favor. Then he slit his own throat.
Damn, you know how I wanted to get Thanos from Fortnite?
This is the fate that faces all of us when we sympathize with our enemies, when pity or the hope of reconciliation makes us pull back from doing good. We only strengthen their fear and hatred of us.
That was a one-time character to get.
We nurture these resentful vipers who will one day kill us. Power cannot be dealt with this way.
Yeah.
It must be exterminated, crushed, and denied the chance to return to haunt us. This is all the truer with a former friend who has become an enemy. The law governing fatal antagonisms reads, reconciliation is out of the question.
Let's go right here.
Only one side can win, and it must win totally.
Nah, facts. And you know what's funny too? Like, if you want to get all the characters on here, you gotta spend at least.
Commander of the armies of Chu, crushing his next rival, the king of Chu, his own former.
Damn.
He crowned himself. Defeated everyone in his path.
Damn. So I know you must have spent some bread.
One of the greatest rulers of China.
I know you must have spent some bread. Like, yo.
Keys to power. It is no accident that the story illustrating this law comes from China.
Yeah, facts.
Who were left alive.
Yeah, because they gotta verify. Like, yo, my nigga, some transaction is going on.
The 4th century BC author
Mm.
The idea is simple. Your enemy
And it's free
will.
too?
There is nothing they want more than to eliminate you. If, in your struggles with them, you stop halfway or even three-quarters of the way,
Yeah, somebody's in here.
mercy or hope of reconciliation, you only make them more determined, more embittered, and they
There you
will
go.
someday take revenge. They may act friendly for the time being, but this is only because you have defeated them.
Yeah, somebody's
They have
in.
no
Oh,
choice but to bide their time.
somebody's in here.
The solution?
Over
Have no
there.
mercy. Crush her
They were
enemies
shooting over
as
there.
tightly
Somewhere
as
over there.
they would crush you. Ultimately, the only peace and security you can hope
Nah,
for from
not
your
in not in
enemies
this
is their
building here.
disappearance. Law 16. Use absence to increase respect and honor. Judgment.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to switch my YouTube shit now.
The more you are seen
Know
and
what I mean?
heard from,
Nah, cause I was on my shit. I was listening to some music. You know what I mean? I was playing my music on my shit,
will make you more talked about,
but
even
it gave me this ill copyright.
learn when to lead, create value through
You know what I mean? They gave me this ill copyright on my shit.
observance of the law. For many centuries, the Assyrians
So now I gotta
ruled Upper Asia
switch my
with
whole
an iron fist.
YouTube
In
type
the 8th
shit.
century BC, however,
Yeah, cause yo, right? Somebody
northwestern
shoot me the alley oop on a Kanye album, right?
broke free. Now
Somebody
the
gave it to
aim
me.
set to establish a new government.
So I was like, alright, good looks. So I started to play it on my channel.
Give ultimate power to
Niggas
raise
was like, yo,
or
you can't play this shit.
without a leader, however. The
You know what I
country
mean?
soon
This,
fell
this,
into
you know,
chaos.
you don't own this
Fractured into
music,
small kingdoms,
whatever. You know, I was like, oh man.
in one such village lived
They gave me
man
a
named
sticker
Tonice, who began to make
on
a
my
name for
shit.
himself for fair dealing and the ability to settle
Yeah.
disputes. He did this so successfully, in fact, that soon
Dead
any
ass.
legal conflict in the area was brought to him.
Like, yo, if you purchase the
Power
song,
increased.
you know what I
Throughout the
mean?
land, the law had
Come on,
fallen into
you got,
disrepute.
you know,
The judges
yeah,
were corrupt, and no one
yeah.
entrusted their cases to the courts anymore, resorting to violence instead. When news spread of Deoce's
So I got a
wisdom,
freaking sticker shit on my
and
shit.
unshakable
I'm like,
impartiality,
nah. I was like, from now on, no more.
turned to him to settle all manner of cases.
So what I'm gonna do from now on is I'm
Became the
gonna
sole arbiter of justice in the land.
I'm just gonna
With all
yeah
this power, Deoce suddenly decided
yeah.
he would no longer sit in the chair of judgment, would hear no more suits,
Mhm.
settle no more disputes between brother and
Mm.
brother, village and village.
Nah, facts.
Complaining that he was
TikTok too. TikTok be doing some shit too, but this is what I understand about TikTok, right? Okay, I understand some shit, but then you letting these chicks get on doing, yo, they be half naked. What the fuck? Yeah, let's get out of here. You know what I mean? First y'all, first y'all saying y'all can't do this and that, but you be having these chicks be half naked on TikTok shaking their big old ass. Like it's alright. Yeah, like it's a fucking strip club in TikTok. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
He was hard to convince, for he wanted nothing more.
You know what I mean? And you got little kids too on TikTok.
Without him, the country had descended into a state of lawlessness. AOC's finally.
You know what I mean? You got these chicks on TikTok
He also
and shit.
Conditions.
And you got little kids too on TikTok.
He was to be provided with bodyguards, and a capital city
was
to be built from which he could rule. All of this was done, and AOC settled into his palace. In the center of the capital, the palace was surrounded by walls and completely inaccessible to ordinary.
You know what I mean? Like you got these chicks be doing the most on TikTok, showing their big old ass and all that shit. I'm like, nah. Yeah. Like I ain't gay and all that. I ain't, you know what I mean? But still, yo, let a nigga live. But he's on TikTok. You know what I mean? let us smoke and shit. You know what I mean? Come on. Because if you let these chicks, be all half naked and shit, let us live too. Woo! Yeah, we gotta get out of there. Nah, nah, nah. Mm. Yeah, man, me too, man. I gotta change my diet and shit, you know? Uh, mm. It's crazy. Nah, cause I weigh like 280 the most. Yeah, yeah. Hold on, hold on. Yo, fucking car. Yo, damn. You gotta build a barrier. You right there, you right there. Mm. Yeah, man. So I gotta switch up my diet type shit. Nah, ain't nobody told me that. I just did it on myself. You know what I mean? Shit. Cause I gotta relax on eating sweets. Cause yeah, man, that shit fuck you up. No lie. Nah, nah. Mm. Yeah, yeah. Just drink water. Water every day. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, that's good too. That's good. Cause yesterday I just made my own little smoothie. I put bananas, spinach, and carrot juice. That shit looked nasty, but that shit was alright. Mm. Yeah. Mm. You know that right here. Mm. No, facts, facts. Mm. Mm. Yeah. Wow. Nah, I love vegetables, man. I love vegetables all day, every day. You know what I mean? And this thing too, like, instead of eating sweets all day, I just replace it with fruits. You know what I mean? So I just bought like a pack of apples, oranges, you know what I mean? To replace the junk food. You know what I mean? Nah, cause I got a doctor's appointment, so I gotta, change my shit up. Cause you know what I mean? Cause I'm gonna do a physical type shit. Make sure, mm, you know what I mean? Cause I want to make sure everything is good in my body. You know what I mean? Mm. He's like, nah. I know he did not just say that shit. Mm. Nah, facts, facts. Nah, it happens. It happens, you know. Especially, like,
problems.
You know, with me too. Like, yo, when I be smoking, I gotta have some sweets.
Spassky tried to be patient. His
Mhm.
Russian bosses felt that Fisher was
Wow.
humiliating him and told him to walk away. But Spassky wanted this match.
Nah, cause I be having the ill munchies when I be smoking.
And nothing was going to spoil the greatest
Oh
match
yeah.
of his career. So it seems that
There's some niggas in here. There's some niggas in here.
Spassky told the comrade. But what can we do?
Hold on.
It is Bobby's move. If he comes, we play. If he does not come, we do not play. A man who was willing to commit suicide has the initiative. Fisher finally arrived in Reykjavik, but the problems and the threat of cancellation continued. He disliked the hall where the match was held. He
Dumbass.
criticized the lighting. He complained about the noise of the cameras. He even hated the chairs in which he and Spassky sat.
Dumbass.
Now
You
the
saw that?
Soviet Union took the initiative
Yeah.
to withdraw their man. The bluff apparently worked. After all the weeks of waiting, the endless and
Damn.
infuriating negotiations, Fisher agreed to play. Everyone was relieved. No one more than Spassky. But on the day of the official introductions, Fisher arrived very late. And
We are.
on the
We are.
day
We are.
when
Let
the
me
match
see. Let me
of
see.
the century was to begin,
One is down. One is down. You got the other one down.
however, the consequences would be dire. If he showed up too late, he would forfeit the first game. What was going on? Was he playing some sort of mind game? Or was Bobby Fischer perhaps
I'm
afraid?
coming. Coming. I'm coming. And then he walks slow too.
Seemed to the assembled grandmasters and
He right there. He right there. He right there behind you. Behind you.
Brooklyn had a terrible case of the
He in the
jitters.
bushes. He thought he
At
just
5
tried to throw
o'clock,
something.
Fischer showed up exactly
Nice.
1 minute before the match.
I'm right here. I'm right here.
The first game of the chess tournament is critical, since it sets the tone for the months to come. It is often a slow and
Somebody right there. Right there. Right there.
preparing
Ah.
themselves for the war and trying to read each other's strategies. This game was different. Fischer made a terrible move early
Bet.
on, perhaps the worst of his career.
Yeah, I'm
And
gonna
when
change my
Spassky
character
had him on
too.
the ropes, he seemed to give up. Yet Spassky knew that Fischer never
Mm.
gave up. Even when facing checkmate, he fought to the bitter end, wearing the opponent down.
Nah, but over here where I'm at, shit gets real.
Resigned. Then suddenly he broke out a
No, no,
move
Orlando.
that put the room in a buzz. The move shocked Spassky, but he recovered and managed
Nah,
to win the game.
facts.
But no one could figure out what Fischer was up to. Had he lost deliberately? Or was he rattled,
Mm.
unsettled, even
Mm.
some thought insane? After his defeat in the first game, Fischer complained all the more loudly about the room, the cameras, and everything else. He also failed to show up on time in the second game. This time, the
Damn.
organizers had had enough. He was given a fourth
Damn,
game.
everybody switched
Now he
sides
was
to the
down
Orlando.
close to none, a position from which no one had ever come back to
Mm.
win a chess championship. Fischer was clearly unhinged.
Yeah, I'm back at the lobby.
In the third game, as all those who witnessed it remember, he had a ferocious look in his eye, a look that clearly bothered Spassky.
Had to
And
switch the
despite
character.
all he had done for himself, he seemed
Hmm.
supremely
And plus, you don't have to deal with all that
He
snow
did
and
make what appeared to be
shit
another blunder, as he
in the
had
cold
always
ass
made,
weather.
but his cockney air made Spassky
You know what I
smell
mean?
a trap. Yet, despite the Russians' suspicions,
Nah, cause
he
shit
could not
got real
figure
on
out
this
the
side,
trap.
right?
And before he knew
I
it,
was
Fischer
trying to play
had
some
checked.
games
In
and
fact,
somebody got
Fischer's
shot.
unorthodox
Yeah, where I
tactics
was.
completely
Yeah,
unnerved his
ambulance,
opponent.
fire truck,
At the end of the game,
hey,
Fischer broke down
police
and cried
came.
out,
I'm
yelling
like,
to his
shit.
confederates as he smashed a fist into his palm.
Alright, let's do
"I am
this.
crushing him with brute
Nah, cause
force."
the gun range is right around the
In the
corner
next games,
where I'm
Fischer
at.
pulled moves that no one had seen from
Shit
him
gets
before.
real.
Moves that were not
Shit
his
gets
style.
real.
Now,
Cause this
Spassky
is
started to make blunders. After losing the sixth game, he started.
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm doing that. I'm doing
One
that.
grandmaster said,
Yeah, cause you know I
"After
ain't got no
Spassky
felonies
began
and
asking
shit,
himself
so
if it's safe to go
I'm gonna
back to
definitely
Russia."
get that shit.
After the eighth game, Spassky decided he knew what was happening. Bobby
Mm.
Fischer was hypnotizing him. He
Mm.
decided not to look Fischer in the eye. He lost that fight.
Thanks.
After the 14th game, he called
Yo, peep this, right? I went to the store, right?
to control my mind.
So you know how like you say excuse me, right? So I'm trying to tell dude, yo, excuse me, and he looked at me crazy.
Finally, Spassky went
Like,
public,
fuck you looking at?
accusing the Fisher team of putting something in
You know
the
what I mean?
shares that was
Like, you know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, what?
The KGB went on alert. Boris Spassky was
Yeah,
embarrassed.
and I knew he had something.
The shares were
And I knew he had something on him because you could see it.
found nothing unusual.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, nah, let me not press him. You could try to pop my shit.
Spassky began to complain.
You know what I mean? He had some shit on him. Cause you could see it.
Could not go on September 2nd. He resigned.
And shit.
Although still relatively.
But I ain't saying nothing to the homie, but I just told him like, yo, it's good.
Interpretation. In previous games between Fisher and Spassky,
it's like
Fisher
an hour,
well.
maybe an hour, 2 hours.
Spassky had an uncanny ability to read his opponent's strategy and use it against him. Adaptable and patient, he would build attacks that would defeat not in 7 moves, but in 70. He defeated Fisher every time because he saw much further ahead, and because he was a brilliant psychologist who never lost control. One master said, he doesn't just look for the best move, he looks for the move that will
shit, you know what I miss eating right now?
Fisher, however,
some good ass bacalao.
This was one of the keys to Spassky's success. He played on your predictability, defeated you.
Damn, son.
Everything Fisher did for the chance.
Some good ass bacalao. Woo! You be alright.
And to keep Spassky off balance.
You right here. You right here.
Persuading had an effect on Spassky's.
Yeah.
Most powerful of all, though, were Fisher's deliberate blunders and his appearance of having no clear strategy. In fact, he was doing everything he could to scramble his old patterns, even if it meant losing the first match and full.
Yeah. Break everything in here.
He was known for his sang-froid and level-headedness, but for the first time in his life, he could not figure out his opponent. He slowly melted down until at the end, he was the one who seemed insane.
Man, that should be good right now. Some good old bacalao with some sweet plantains and shit. And some rice.
And farsi. And second, because the game is built on patterns, whole sequences of moves that have been played before and will be played again with slight alterations in any one match. Your opponent analyzes the patterns you are playing and uses them to try to voice.
I'm coming.
Allowing him nothing predictable to base his strategy on gives you a big advantage. In chess, as in life, when people cannot figure out what you are doing, they are kept in a state of terror, waiting, uncertain, confused. Keys to power. Nothing is more terrifying than the sudden and unpredictable.
Nah, I need the health.
After one has occurred, we wait in terror for the next one. To a lesser degree, this is the effect that unpredictable human behavior has on us. Animals behave in set patterns, which is why we are able to hunt and kill them. Only man has the capacity consciously to alter his behavior, to improvise, and overcome the weight of routine and habit. Yet, most men do not realize this power.
And finally, you know what they put to in the hood? Dominoes.
Getting into the animal nature that has them repeating the same actions time again.
Facts. Nah, cause my little brother, he works at Pizza Hut.
They do not unsettle others. They will be left alone.
Yeah, I got 4 brothers.
A person of power instills a kind of fear.
Yeah, I got 4. 2 is from my pops, and the other 3 is from me and my mom's, and you know what I mean.
Make others tremble when they least expect it. It is a device that the powerful
Yeah.
used for centuries.
Nah, it's me, my 2 other brothers, and my little sister for me and my mom, for me and my pop's side. Yeah, and my 2 other brothers is from my pop's side. Yeah.
People are always trying to read the motives behind
your
actions.
Oh, we in there.
Predictability against you. Throw in a completely inexplicable move, and you put them on the defensive. Because they do not understand you. They are unnerved, and in such a state, you can easily intimidate them. unscrambling your patterns on a day-to-day basis will cause a stir around you and stimulate interest.
Yeah, I
People
need
will
this right
talk
here.
about you, ascribe motives and explanations that have nothing to do with the truth, but that keep you constantly in their minds. In the end, the more capricious you appear, the more respect you will garner.
Yeah, hell yeah, I hear them.
Only the terminally subordinate act in a predictable manner.
You're right
Law
there.
18. Do
He's
not
somewhere in
build
here.
fortresses to protect yourself. Isolation is dangerous. Judgment. The world is dangerous and enemies are everywhere. Everyone has to protect themselves. A fortress seems the safest, but isolation exposes you to more dangers than it protects you from. It cuts you off from valuable information.
You got him?
It makes you conspicuous and an easy target. Better to circulate among
Nice.
people, find allies, mingle. You are shielded from your enemies by the crowd. Transgression of the law. Qin Shi Huangdi, the first emperor of China in 221 to 210 BC, was the mightiest man of his day. His empire was vaster and more powerful than that of Alexander the Great. He had conquered all of the kingdoms surrounding his own kingdom of Qin and unified them into one massive realm called China.
Think
But in
he's
the
slick.
last years of his life, few, if anyone, saw him. The emperor lived in the most magnificent palace built to that date in the capital of Xianyang. The palace had 270 pavilions. All of these were connected by secret underground passages.
Nah, but yeah, man.
To move through the palace
Oh
without
yeah.
anyone seeing.
Yeah, but whatever happened to flip side?
Every night.
I always wanted to know that.
Inadvertently laid eyes on him was instantly beheaded. Only a handful of men knew his whereabouts.
Damn, what the fuck? Niggas put that fucking shield shit.
The first
Damn.
had grown so terrified of human contact that when he had to leave
That's
the palace,
crazy.
he traveled incognito, disguising himself carefully.
Yo, cause Flipside used to be a
He
shit.
suddenly died. His body was borne back to the capital in the emperor's carriage. With a
Oh
cry
yeah,
back to the
whatever
soldiers trailing
CD
behind
album,
to cover
he
up
was
the
getting
smell
that
of
shit
blood.
early.
No one was to know of his death. He died
You know
alone,
what I mean? But ever
far
since
from his wives,
the digital
his
shit
family, his
came,
friends, and his
that's
courtiers,
when shit.
accompanied only by a minister and a
That too.
handful
That
of
too.
eunuchs. Interpretation.
No, facts,
Shi
facts,
Huangdi
facts.
started off as the king of
Oh
Qin, a
man,
warrior of unbridled ambition.
facts, yo,
Writers of the time
damn
described him as a
son,
man with a waspish nose,
facts to
eyes
that,
like slits, the
facts.
voice of a jackal, and the heart of a tiger or a wolf. He could be merciful sometimes, but more often he swallowed men up without a scruple. It was through trickery and violence that he conquered the provinces surrounding his own and created China.
Damn, they stay playing the music.
Out of many.
Damn.
As part of this process of unification, however, the first emperor outlawed the writings and teachings of Confucius, the philosopher whose ideas on the moral
Let me
life
see where we gonna
had
land
already
at.
become virtual
Fuck it, let's land right here.
religion in Chinese culture. On Shi Huangdi's order, thousands of books relating to Confucius were burned, and anyone who quoted Confucius.
But you know what changed too? The plaza in the hood.
And he grew constantly afraid.
That shit changed a lot.
The execution.
They took they took that big man. They took that shit down. Man, that shit been there for a long time.
As the emperor withdrew
Nah, facts. Everybody used to sit on that shit.
he slowly lost
What?
control of the realm.
Niggas used to smash on that shit too.
Without his approval or even his knowledge.
I'm coming.
By the end, he was emperor in name only, and was so isolated that barely anyone knew he had died. He had probably been poisoned by the same scheming ministers who encouraged his isolation. That
Yeah, I need a
what
weapon.
Isolation brings. Retreat into a fortress.
I'm coming.
With the sources of your power. You lose your ear for what is happening around you, as well as a sense of proportion. Instead of being safe, you cut yourself off from the kind of knowledge on which your life depends. Never enclose yourself so far from the streets that you cannot hear what is happening around you, including the plots against you. Keys to power.
Nah, nigga, back the fuck up with that shit.
Military sense, a fortress is invariably
Niggas is trying to kidnap
it
niggas.
becomes a symbol of power's isolation and is an easy target for its
Niggas is really trying to kidnap niggas on that spaceship.
Fortresses actually cut you off from help and cut into your flexibility. They may appear impregnable, but once you retire to one, everyone knows where you are.
I got one.
To succeed to turn your fortress into a prison. The danger
No, I'm coming.
comes when they feel
You got one or not?
in such times they tend to retreat. Close
Hold on. How you
in a kind of fortress.
Tim?
In doing so, however, they come to rely for information on a smaller and smaller circle and lose perspective on events around them. They lose maneuverability and become easy targets, and their isolation makes them paranoid. As in warfare and most games of strategy, isolation often precedes defeat and death. In moments of uncertainty and danger,
Somebody's coming.
you need to fight this desire to turn.
Somebody's coming.
Instead, make yourself more accessible. Seek out old allies and make new ones. Force yourself into more and more different circles. This has been the trick of powerful people for centuries.
Yeah, take it.
Since power is a human creation, it is inevitably increased by contact with others.
Yeah, I see him.
Instead of falling into the fortress mentality, view the world in the following manner. It is like a vast palace with every room communicating with another. You need to be able to flow near
I like doing that shit.
circles and mix with different types. That kind of mobility and social contact will protect you from plotters.
I like doing that shit. Yo, let me open the door for you, my guy.
From your enemies, who will be unable to isolate you from your allies. Always on the move, you mix and
Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Somebody's in here.
Or settling in one place. No hunter could fix his need on such a
What?
creature. Law 19. No.
Oh man.
Do not offend the wrong
Let's
person.
do that shit.
Judgment. There are many different kinds of people in the world, and you can never assume that everyone will react to your strategies in the same way. Deceive or outmaneuver some people, and they will spend.
Had to be fucking Batman.
They are wolves in lamb's clothing. Choose your victims and
Oh, and this thing too, like yo, now cops in the hood, they just be letting you rock with certain shit.
opponents,
Cops
suckers, and
in the hood,
preliminary.
yeah, they did. Huh?
In your rise to power, you will come across many
Nah, I can't do that shit.
sucker
Nah.
and victim. The highest form of the art of power is the ability to distinguish the wolves from the lambs, the foxes from the
That's
hares.
crazy. I can't do that, my nigga. I can't.
If you make this distinction well, you will succeed without.
Yo, I'm scared to do that shit. Fuck around, like yo, come here.
You will have a life of constant sorrow if you even live that long.
Yeah.
Being able to recognize types of people and to act accordingly is critical. The following are the 5 most dangerous and difficult types of mark in the jungle.
Yeah, because they put a dispensary right there in Hunts Point.
And otherwise of the past.
That's crazy.
The arrogant and
That's
proud.
crazy that they put a dispensary right there in the hood.
This man's touching pride makes him very.
You know, when they put that shit, you know shit just got real.
To a vengeance of overwhelming abundance.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, now y'all niggas could smoke. Like, yo, for a leg, I should have did that shit a long time ago.
There is no ceiling behind his overreaction. So do not waste time.
For real.
If at any point you're feeling for the person.
Cause yo, right? How many niggas got away with it smoking in the hood?
Whatever you are hoping for,
right?
Isn't worth it. The hopelessly insecure man.
You know what I mean? Man, niggas got away with it smoking in the hood like it was alright.
And harder to spot. His ego is fragile, his sense of self insecure, and if he feels himself deceived or attacked,
You know what I mean? A lot of niggas got away with it in the hood.
he will attack you in bites that will take forever to get big enough
Yeah,
for you
yeah.
to notice. If you find you have deceived or harmed such a man, disappear for a long time.
Yes, it's
Do
somewhere in
not stay
here.
around him, or he will nibble you to death. Mr. Suspicious.
Damn, had to be a fucking
Another
sniper gun.
variant on the breeds above. This is a future Joe Stalin.
You know what I mean? Man, niggas got away with it in the hood smoking.
Usually the worst.
Woo! That was me.
That everyone is after him. Mr. Suspicion is in
Mm.
fact the least dangerous of the three.
Hold on, I got you.
He is easy to deceive, just as Stalin himself was constantly deceived. Play on his suspicious nature to get him to turn against other people. But if
The
you
fuck?
become the target of the suspicions, watch out. The serpent with a long memory. If hurt or deceived, this man will show no anger on the surface.
Niggas is bodying niggas now with that fucking spaceship.
Then, when he is in a position to turn the tables, he will exact a revenge marked by a cold.
Nah, I'm good. I got one.
Recognize this man.
I just
by
gotta
his
heal first.
recognition and cunning in different areas of his life. He is usually cold and unaffectionate. Be doubly careful of this snake, and if you have somehow injured
Nah,
him,
homie,
crush
back up
him
with that.
or get him out of your sight.
Niggas is trying to kidnap niggas in that spaceship.
Intelligent man. Your ears prick up when you find such a tempting victim. But this man is a lot harder to deceive than you imagine. Falling for a ruse often takes intelligence and imagination. A sense
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Some niggas, they like to throw niggas off.
because he does not recognize it. He is that unaware.
Mm.
The danger with this man is not that he will harm you.
Nah, the other niggas too. Some nigga try to catch me, right?
Energy,
And
resources,
he threw me.
trying to deceive you. Have a test
Like homie went through me
Joe,
on some faggot shit.
if his reaction is utterly little, this is the type you review. Continue.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, you can't even kill this nigga.
Transgression of the law. In the early part of the 13th century, Muhammad, the Shah of Khwarezm, managed after many wars
Wow.
to forge a huge empire, extending west to present-day
Wow.
Turkey and south to Afghanistan.
No
The
facts.
empire's center was the great Asian capital of Samarkand. The Shah had a
Yeah, hell yeah.
trained army and could mobilize 200,000 warriors within days. In 1219, Muhammad received an embassy from a new tribal leader to the east, Genghis Khan. The embassy included all sorts
Nah,
of
but I'm going back to New York probably like in
representing
October.
the finest goods from Khan's small
You know what I mean?
but growing Mongol empire.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill with my kids.
The Silk
Shit.
Route to Europe and offered to share it with Muhammad.
Chill with them for her birthday and shit, you know. Oh shit, what's good, my guy? Yo, let's hold on. Let's go back. Yeah, let's go back to the lobby real quick. My guy just jumped in here.
He ignored Khan's offer. Khan tried again. This time, he sent a caravan of 100 camels filled with the rarest articles he had plundered from China.
Yeah, let's go back to the lobby.
When the caravan reached Muhammad, however, Inochik, the governor of a region bordering on
You wanna go back to the lobby?
seized it for himself and executed
Alright, bet.
Genghis Khan was sure that this was a mistake, that Inochik had acted without Muhammad's approval. He sent yet another mission to Muhammad, reiterating his offer and asking that the governor be punished. This time, Muhammad himself
Yes,
had one
got
of the
the star,
ambassadors
man.
beheaded and sent the other two back with shaved heads, a horrifying insult to the Mongol code of honor. Khan sent a message to the Shah. You have chosen war. What will happen, and what is to be, we know not. Only God knows. Mobilizing his forces in 1220, he attacked Inochik's province, where he seized the capital, captured the governor, and ordered him executed by having molten silver poured into his eyes and ears. Over the next year, Khan led a
Let me see.
series
Let me
of
see my guys
guerrilla
gonna jump
campaigns
in.
against the Shah's much larger army. His method was totally novel for the time. His soldiers could move very fast on horseback and had mastered the art of firing with bow and arrow while mounted. The speed and flexibility of his forces allowed him to deceive Muhammad
Yeah, let's wait for a bit.
intentions and the directions of his movements.
Yeah, that beast shit is fire.
First to surround Samarkand, then to seize it.
Yeah, especially you get a dub and shit.
Vast empire broken and destroyed.
Use that shit kick back like yo. Niggas be tight at that. That's some shit. Hold on, let me go to the bathroom. I'll be back.
Never
Alright.
assume that the person you are dealing with is weaker or less important than you are. Some men are slow to take offense, which may make you misjudge the thickness of their skin and fail to worry about insulting them. But should you offend their honor and their pride, they will overwhelm you with a violence that seems sudden and extreme given their slowness to anger. If you want to turn people down, it is best to do so politely and respectfully, even if you feel their request is impudent or their offer ridiculous. Never reject them with an insult until you know them better. You may be dealing with a Genghis Khan. Keys to power. The ability to measure people and to know who you are dealing with is the most important skill of all in gathering and conserving power. Without it, you are blind. Not only will you offend the wrong people, you will choose the wrong people to work on, and will think you are flattering people when you are actually insulting them. Before embarking on any move, take the measure of your mark, or potential opponent. Otherwise, you will waste time and make mistakes. Study people's weaknesses, their cheeks, their armor, their areas
Yo.
of pride and insecurity.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm back. Oh man. Alright, let me see. Let me see my guys gonna jump in.
First, in judging and measuring your opponent, never rely on your instincts. You will make the greatest mistakes of all if you rely on such inexact indicators. Nothing can substitute for gathering concrete knowledge. Study and spy on your opponent for however long it takes. This will pay off in the long run. Second, never trust appearances.
Yeah, I told him to jump in and shit.
A servant's heart can use a show of kindness to cloak it. A person who is blustering on the outside is often really a coward. Learn to see through appearances and their contradictions. Never trust the version that people give of themselves. It is utterly unreliable.
You know what's funny too? Can you play the game while you high?
Law 20. Do not commit to anyone.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
It is the fool who always rushes to
Facts.
sides. Do not commit to any
How
side
much?
or cause but yourself. By maintaining your independence, you
Damn.
become the master of others,
Damn.
playing people against one another, making them pursue you. Part 1. Do not commit to anyone but be courted by all.
Yeah. Cause yo, you know, there's codes to get the money. And like unlimited health.
By not committing your affections, they will only try harder to win you over.
Alright.
And you gain the power that comes from
Get the hell out of here.
and frustrated desire. Play the virgin
Yeah.
queen. Give them
Wow.
never satisfaction.
Man, so you gotta just grind to get that bread.
When Queen Elizabeth I ascended the throne of England in 1558, there was much to about her finding a husband. The issue was debated in Parliament and was a main topic of conversation.
Yeah, let me see. This guy's gonna jump in and
They
shit.
often disagreed as to whom she should marry, but
This
everyone
is
thought
we
she
jumping
should marry
in a
as soon
minute.
as possible. For a queen must have a king and must bear heirs for the kingdom.
Let me see what this other guy's talking about.
Meanwhile,
Other
most
person I like to
handsome
listen to.
bachelors in the realm, Sir Robert Dudley,
Yo, you know this guy named Brother Polite?
vied for Elizabeth's
Yo, this nigga did some fuck shit. Allegedly. I gotta say that shit. You know what I mean? Nigga did some fuck shit. Allegedly. With a 14-year-old girl. Allegedly. Shit is wild. You know what I mean? And then my cousin, his dumb ass, right? He just came out of jail. Just came out. And he did some fuck shit now. You know what I mean? Niggas took him in. I'm like, come on, dude. Yeah, and I told him too before I left. Like, we shook hands. I said, yo, don't get into no fuck shit, my nigga. You just came out. You know what I mean? Don't do no fuck shit. Next thing you know, he does some fuck shit. Man. Man. Mm-hmm. I mean, that ass told him, like, yo, don't do no fuck shit. You know what I mean? You just came out, my nigga. But, you know, people just hard-headed these days, you know? The King of Spain wooed her, as did the Prince of Sweden and the Archduke of Austria. Nah. And when it's too late, that's when they, you know, oh shit, you know. And yo, my nigga, I just told you. Stop doing fuck shit, my nigga. You know what I mean? That ass. I dead ass told him that. You know what I mean? Because we tight. You know what I mean? Yes. Alright, what? Wow. Oh, no, I thought that was somebody else. No, I thought I'm looking at the wrong chat. I'm bugging. I'm looking at the wrong chat. The Duke of Anjou made several visits to England, kissed Elizabeth in public, even called her by pet names. She appeared to requite his affection. I mean, I told him, man, but you know, can't control people's actions, you know. You just gotta let them, you know, learn on their own. She did so with great relief. For the sake of diplomacy, she had allowed herself to be courted by a man whose presence she could not stand, and whom she found physically repulsive. Once peace between France and England was secure, she dropped the unctuous Duke as politely as she could. By this time, Elizabeth was too old to bear children. She was accordingly able to live the rest of her life. I mean, but he good, but you know they talk about his bell shit is like 100,000. I said, God damn. Yeah, I said, what? Yeah. Yeah, man. Conflicts which may eventually overwhelm her or lead her. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Also, a husband becomes the de facto ruler and often tries to do away with his wife. Yeah, man. When the other person told me that, like, yo, his bond is such and such, I said, nah. I said, nah. I would have been tight too. Nigga talk about, yo, the 100,000, something. You like, what? Alright, man, let's do this. If he comes, I tell him once you finish it, you know, I tell him you can join this shit. As the center of attention, she was in control, keeping her independence above all. Elizabeth protected her power and made herself an object. Oh, she's on? Keys to power. Yeah. Tell her. Say, yo, when you invite her, say, yo, somebody's.
rather than succumbing to the group or to the
Just
relationship.
tell her, yo, somebody want to talk to you real quick.
Aura of power only grows with time. As your reputation for independence grows, more and more people will come to desire you.
Just tell her, yo, it's a ghost person.
Desire is like a virus. If we see that someone is desired by other people, we tend to find
She don't got no kids, right?
too. The moment you commit,
Mm.
the magic is gone. You become like everyone else. People will try all kinds of underhanded methods to get you.
That's what's up.
They will give you gifts, shower you with favors, all to put you under obligation. Encourage the attention, stimulate their interest, but do not commit at any cost. Accept the gifts and favors if you so desire, but be careful to maintain your inner aloofness. You cannot inadvertently allow yourself to feel obligated to anyone. Stay aloof, and people will come to you. It will become a challenge for them to win your affections. As long as you imitate the wise virgin queen and stimulate their hopes, you will remain a magnet of attention and desire.
And I was trying to tell Hector too, like, yo, come jump on this game.
Stay
It's
above
free.
the
He got the Nintendo Switch. The Nintendo Switch.
fights and squabbles. Seem supportive and interested, but find a way to remain neutral.
Nah,
Let others
facts.
do the fighting.
My daughter got that shit, and she knows how to fuck with that shit.
When the fighting
I
parties are
can't.
good and tired, they will be ripe for the picking. You can make it a practice, in fact, to stir up quarrels between other people.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you. I like the Nintendo Switch
Gaining power.
because you can take it outside with you. That shit is tough.
Observance of the law. In the late 15th
You know what I
century,
mean?
the strong
You know how
societies
they got it with the
that is,
PSP.
Florence, Rome, and Milan, found themselves constantly squabbling. Hovering above their struggles were the nations of France and
You know what I
Spain,
mean? That's
ready
another
to
thing that
grab
they
whatever they
stopped
could from the
making the
dominant powers.
PSP.
And trapped in the middle was the small state of Mantua,
The PlayStation Portable.
Gianfrancesco Gonzaga. Mantua was strategically located in central Italy.
Yeah, they stopped making that shit.
Before one of the powers swallowed it up.
For real. Oh, let me tell you, yo, I'm on Twitch, right?
Gonzaga was a fierce
So
warrior and a skilled commander of troops, and he became a kind of
now what you got to do is like, let's say if you go live, you could either put your games on Twitch or YouTube, either one. So I got Twitch. Yo, Shorty's being Twitch half naked. No lie. No lie.
Isabella's first true test as ruler came in 1498 when King Louis XII of France was preparing
Nah, cause I be on this guy's chat, DJ Academic.
The Italian states immediately looked for ways to profit from
Yeah,
the
I'll be on his shit.
Pope Alexander VI promised
You know
not
what I
to
mean?
intervene, thereby giving
Yeah, he
French
be gaming and
carte
talk about all that music
blanche.
shit. You know what I
And
mean?
they would not help Milan either. And
Just
in
look him up,
exchange
DJ.
for this, they hoped the
Uh,
French would give them Mantua. The ruler of Milan,
I think so.
Lodovico
His name is DJ
Sforza,
Academic.
suddenly found himself alone and abandoned. He
Yeah.
turned to Isabella d'Este, one of his closest
Yeah.
friends, also rumored to be his lover, and begged her to persuade Duke Gonzaga.
Yeah. It's Mikey 11, either Mikey 11 or Mikey 24. You'll find me on Twitch.
In 1499, Louis swooped down on Milan and took it with ease. Isabella,
'Cause I'm definitely trying to build that
if she
my
stayed
Twitch up.
loyal to Lodovico, the French would now move
You know
against
what I mean?
her.
Cause yo, Twitch be on it.
Instead,
Twitch be
she
live.
aligned
That shit be popping.
She would make enemies elsewhere in Italy, compromising
Just
them,
type in
eventually withdrew.
Mikey XF24.
They would simply swallow up Mantua under the cloak of coming to her aid. Yet, she had to do something.
Either that one or type in Mikey XF11.
She decided to befriend
You see it says live.
Lodovico Sforza before them, with
Yeah.
glowing gifts, witty, intelligent letters, and the possibility of her company. For Isabella was famous.
Know what I mean? That should be popping.
charm.
Yo, they be chicks in there half naked too on Twitch.
Invited Isabella to a great
You
party
feel me?
in
They be on doing that hot tub shit with bikinis and all that. I'm like, get the fuck out of here.
When the lion
Yeah.
it spewed fresh lilies, the symbols of French royalty. At the party, Isabella wore one of her celebrated dresses. She had by far the largest wardrobe of any of the Italian princesses. And just as she had hoped,
Oh.
she charmed and captivated Louis, who ignored all the other ladies vying for his attention. She soon became his constant companion, and in exchange for her friendship, he pledged to protect Mantua's independence from Venice. As one
Oh, she's rolling up right now?
another more worrying
Ah.
arose.
You see, I could play when I'm high. I could play this when I'm high, but not too much.
Starting in 1500,
Yeah.
had marched
Yeah,
north,
that too.
gobbling up all the small kingdoms in his path in the name of his father, Pope Alexander.
Yeah, cause yo, I be smacked, and I had to put the control down for a second. Yeah, cause I'm like this, like yo, what the fuck? You know what I mean? For real. Yeah, man, this thing too. I'm trying to save up so I can get that on P5. It's crazy.
Although these messengers also acted as
Mm-hmm.
her spies. At one point, Cesare asked if he could house some troops in Mantua. Isabella managed to persuade him politely, knowing full well that once the troops were
Nah, cause this dude online, he's selling it
even when
for a G.
Isabella was charming Cesare, she convinced everyone around her to take care.
Nah, but look, it comes with an extra control,
Since he had spies everywhere,
some headphones, right, and 2 games.
Isabella had a child. She asked Cesare to be the godfather. She even dangled in front of him the possibility
The 2 games?
of marriage between her family and his.
That's true.
Somehow it all worked.
Cause yo, them 2 games, they $70 each.
He spared Mantua.
Nah, you get Cold War Black Ops, the Cold War joint.
And a few years later, the new Pope, Julius II, went to war to drive the French.
Yeah, you see? That's what I'm saying. It comes. He said it comes with that, and I think it's an NBA game.
Julius decided to attack.
That too. It's like almost $80
Once
for
again,
the game.
Isabella found herself in the middle.
You know what I mean? So
The
I'm
Pope
like,
on one
damn.
side, the French and her brother.
And the headphones is kind of fire. I ain't gonna hold you. The headphones is fire. Them big ass headphones and shit.
She played the double game at which she had
This
become
shit is tough.
so expert. On the one hand,
You know what I
she
mean?
got her husband Gonzaga to fight for the Pope, knowing he would not fight very
And that extra control.
On the other, she let French troops pass through Mantua.
You know what I mean? Them controls is bread too.
While she publicly complained that
This shit is like $70. $70 a control.
she privately supplied them with valuable information. To make the invasion plausible to Julius, she even had the
You should tell her jump on right now. Jump with us.
In 1513, after a lengthy
Matter of fact, I might even cam up.
and the French troops withdrew.
I might even cam up on this.
The Pope died a few months later. With his death, the nightmarish cycle of battles and petty squabbles.
She like, yo, let me see this nigga real quick.
A great deal changed in Italy during Isabella's reign. Came and went. Cesare Borgia rose.
She said, let me talk to this nigga.
Milan was invaded. Florence.
Yo, what you think about this nigga 6ix9ine?
Was sacked by the Habsburg Emperor Charles V. Through all this,
That's a fact.
not only
That's a fact.
but thrived. Its court, the envy of Italy. Its wealth and sovereignty would remain intact for a century after Isabella's death in 1539.
Nah, facts. Even though he snitched, that nigga's making bread. Feel me? That nigga, he banking it. And he's from Brooklyn at that? Come on. But you know what's funny too? He's not the only one who's snitching a rap game.
To succeed in the game You
Wow.
have to master your emotions.
Bet,
But even
bet.
if you succeed in
But you know
keeping
what's
yourself
funny? He's not the
self-controlled,
only
you
rapper
may
that
never
snitched.
control the temperamental
Not the only.
dispositions of those around
That's
you.
that's what I'm saying.
This
Yo, people
presents
be
a
going
dilemma.
hard on him.
Most
I
people
say,
operate in a
hmm
whirlpool of emotions, constantly reacting, churning up squabbles and conflicts. Your
yeah,
self-control
but
and
you
autonomy
see that, yeah,
only
that I could
become
understand too.
superior.
But then
They will
it's
try
they
to overcome
for
you,
putting him for putting
begging
him
you to take
put him
sides in
on.
their endless battles or to make peace
You
with them.
know,
If you succumb to their
if
emotional
you know the
demands,
nigga ain't about that
little
life,
by little,
don't
you will
put the
find
nigga
your
on.
mind and time occupied by their
You
problems.
feel me?
Do not allow
For
whatever
real, like you
passion
know.
and pity you possess to suck
hmm
you in. You can never win in this game. Conflicts can only multiply. On the other hand, you cannot completely resist,
Yeah,
for that would cause needless offense.
facts,
To play the game properly,
facts.
you must seem interested in other
Yeah.
people's problems, even sometimes
Like I was like I was
but
telling my
while your
man,
outward
if me and
gestures
you,
of
we know we
support,
about to do
you
some
must
shit,
maintain your inner energy
right? Don't
and
bring this
sanity
nigga,
by keeping your emotions
some
in
other
check.
nigga. Don't bring that
No
nigga.
matter how hard people try to
You
pull
feel me?
you,
Cause
never let
you know what I
them
mean.
meddle in your affairs, and petty squabbles
Oh
are
my God, you hit the nail in the coffin.
non-events. Listen with a sympathetic look, even occasionally play the charmer, but inwardly keep both the friendly kings and the perfidious
Niggas,
portions at arm's length. By refusing to commit and thus maintaining your
yeah,
autonomy,
facts,
you retain the initiative.
facts,
Your moves
facts,
stay matters of your own
facts to
choosing,
that.
not defensive reactions to the push and pull of those around you.
Nah,
Play
me
your
neither,
part,
me
not
neither.
theirs.
Nah, facts.
Law 21.
But,
Play a
when
sucker
niggas give you
to
that
match a
football
sucker.
number,
Seem dumber than your mark.
that shit.
Judgment. No one likes feeling stupider than the next person.
Mm,
The trick is to make
mm,
your victims feel smart. And not just smart, but smarter than you are.
damn,
Once convinced of this, they will never
that's true.
suspect that you may have ulterior motives.
Mm,
Observance of the law.
mm,
In the winter of
mm.
1872, the U.S. financier
That
Asbury
too.
Harpending was visiting London when he received a cable. A diamond mine had been discovered in the American
Facts.
West. The cable came from a reliable
Mm,
source, William Ralston, owner of the Bank of
facts.
California.
But
But
still, that
Harpending
football, they
nevertheless
give
took
you
his
that
private
football number.
job, probably
Yo,
inspired by the recent discovery of huge diamond mines in South
mm,
Africa.
I don't
True,
know.
when reports had first come in of gold being discovered in the western United
Mm,
States, everyone had been skeptical, and those had turned out to be true. But a diamond mine in the West? Harpending showed the cable to his fellow financier, Baron
cause that
Munch,
football number, that
one of
shit
the
changes
richest
your
men
whole
in London,
mind. Like,
saying
nah,
it was legitimate.
no.
The Baron, however, replied, "Don't be too sure about that. America is a very large country. It has
hmm
furnished the world with many
That too,
surprises
that too,
already. Perhaps it has
that too.
others in store." Harpending promptly took the
Facts,
first ship
facts.
to
Yeah,
the
that
United
loyalty plays
States.
a part in that too,
When Harpending
big
reached
time.
San Francisco, it was
That
an
loyalty
excitement in
shit,
the air, recalling the
that
gold
shit
rush
definitely,
days of the
definitely
late
plays a part.
1800s.
You know
Two
what I mean? If
trusted
niggas ain't loyal
prospectors,
to you,
Philip Arnold and John Slack,
uh,
had been the ones to find the
I don't
diamond
know.
mine. They had not divulged its
You know what I mean? If
location
niggas
to
ain't
anyone,
loyal to
but
you,
had led a highly
your
respected
whole
mining
shit gotta
expert
switch
there
up.
several weeks back, taking a circular
Like,
route so he
you
could
like,
not
damn,
miss his
I don't know if I
rendezvous.
should trust niggas in there.
Once there, the expert had
You know what
watched
I
as
mean?
the miners
Niggas
dug up
did me
diamonds.
dirty and all that
Back
shit,
in San
try to
Francisco,
kidnap me and
the
all that.
expert had taken the gems to various jewelers, one of whom had estimated
You
their
know what I
worth
mean?
at $1.5 million. Harpending and Ralston
Mm.
now asked Arnold and Slack to accompany them back to New York, where the jeweler Charles Tiffany would
Yeah.
verify the original estimates. The prospectors responded uneasily
Nah, but
to
that
this
loyalty
notion.
does play a
How could
part.
they trust these
It
serious
does play a
investors?
part.
What if Tiffany and the financiers managed to steal the whole mine out
You
from
know what I
under
mean?
them?
Because if you ain't
Ralston tried to
if you
play
ain't
them
loyal and
by
you
giving
just
them $100,000
doing fuck shit,
and
I
placing
don't
another
know.
$300,000 in escrow for them. If the deal went through, they would be paid an additional $300,000. The miners agreed. The little group traveled to New York, where a meeting was held at the mansion of Samuel L.
Mm.
Marlowe. The cream of the city's aristocracy was in attendance.
It's that loyalty plays a
Commander
part.
of the Union forces in the Civil War, General Benjamin Butler, Horace Greeley, editor of the newspaper The New York
Yeah.
Tribune,
Yep.
Ralston, and Tiffany. Only Slack and Arnold were
The bread maker.
as tourists in the city. They decided to go sightseeing. When Tiffany announced that the gems were real and worth a fortune, the financiers
Hold on.
could barely control their
Hold
excitement.
on for a second.
They wired Rothschild and other tycoons
Hold on, my voice.
and inviting them to share in the investment.
Hold on,
At the same
let me see.
time,
Hold on for
they
a second,
also
alright?
told the prospectors that they wanted one more test. They insisted
Yo.
that a mining expert of their choosing accompany Slack and Arnold to the site to verify.
Hold on, let me put my other headphones. Hold on, alright?
In the meantime,
Let me put my Bluetooth joint.
San Francisco. The jewels that Tiffany had examined,
Hold on.
they left with Harpenden for safekeeping. Several weeks
Yeah,
later,
yeah.
a man named Louis Janin, the
Yeah.
expert
You can hear me?
met the prospectors in San Francisco. Janin was a born skeptic who was determined to make sure that the mine was not a fraud. Accompanying Janin were Harpenden and several other interested financiers. As with
Yeah, you can hear me?
the prospectors led the team
I bet. You jumping in?
completely confusing the rest of the world.
Uh-huh.
Arriving at the site, the financiers watched
Alright.
in amazement as Janin dug the area up, leveling
Yeah.
anthols, turning over boulders, and finding emeralds, rubies, sapphires, and most of all, diamonds. The dig lasted 8 days, and by the end, Janin was convinced. He told the investors
Shakim or Al?
the richest field in mining history. With a hundred men
Damn.
and proper machinery, he told them, I will
That's
guarantee to
crazy.
send out
Yo, Al is
$1
a funny guy, son. He's a funny character.
Returning to San Francisco,
Yo, oh God.
Ralston, Harpenden, and company acted fast to form a $10 million corporation of private investors. First, however, they had to get rid of Arnold and Slack. That meant hiding their excitement. They certainly did not want to reveal the field's real.
Wow, so Al's a switch up.
Who knows if Janet is
Yo.
right? They told the prospectors. The mine may not be as rich as we think. This just made the
Wow.
prospectors angry.
That's
Trying
crazy.
to
That's
keep
crazy.
the
That's
financiers told the two men that if
nah,
they
that's
insisted on
crazy.
having shares in the mine,
That's
they would end up
crazy.
being
You see why I always jump in into the sector? I jump in and I jump out. It's like, yeah,
they said, to take the
you know what I mean?
$700,000 already offered.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. You gonna jump in?
This, the
Alright.
prospectors seemed to understand, and they finally agreed to take the money, in return signing the rights to the site over to the financiers.
Damn. Cause alright. So come in. Cause we trying to get this old friend that I have. We trying to get her in too.
Began spending the millions they had collected from their investors, buying equipment, hiring the best men in the business.
Nah, but that's my other guy. You heard me though?
In New York and San Francisco.
Yeah, that's my other guy. He's gonna jump in with
A
us.
few weeks later, on their first trip back to the site, they learned the hard truth. Not a single diamond.
You know, chill here for a second. You know what I mean? Sit down, relax. You know.
They were ruined. Harpenden had unwittingly lured the richest men in the world into the
Nah,
biggest
but yeah, man. 6'9", he's crazy, man. He be alright. 6'9" be alright.
Arnold and Slack pulled off
Oh
this
yeah.
stupendous con, not by using a fake engineer or bribing to
Facts.
all of the experts had been real. All of them honestly believed in the existence of the mine.
Cause you know, I'm on Clubhouse. You know that, right?
Was nothing else than
It's,
Slack himself.
yeah.
The two
Me,
seemed
I'm on
to be such
Clubhouse.
fools, such hayseeds, so naive.
You know what I mean? Cause I be trying to catch certain things. You know what I mean? It's an app, you know, where a whole bunch of people talk and all that shit.
The logistics of the con.
Yeah, it should be lit. That's how I found Whack 100 who was talking crazy with 21 Savage.
Some real gems for around
Was talking crazy to him.
part of the money they saved from their days as gold miners. They then salted the mine
Yeah, like,
which the
yeah, he a
British
real
got out
nigga,
in
but
San Francisco.
yo, Whack
Two
100 be
dozen
on this
crazy
shit.
stones, including Tiffany himself, had gotten caught
Real, like, yo, he's certified.
overestimated.
He's certified, but
Then Ralston gave the prospectors
alright,
$100
bet. Alright, I'm gonna send you an invite.
After their trip to New York, they simply
Alright,
went to
hold on, people.
Amsterdam, where they bought sacks of uncut gems
Yeah.
before returning to San
I'm gonna
Francisco. The second time they salted the mine, there were many more
yeah.
jewels to be found. The effectiveness
Let
of
me
the
see
scheme,
something.
however,
Hold
rested not on tricks like these, but on the fact that Arnold
on,
and
I'm gonna send you an
Sly
invite.
played their parts to perfection. On their trip to New York, where
Invite.
they mingled with millionaires and tycoons, they played up their Claude Hopper image, wearing pants and coats a size or two too small, and acting incredulous at everything they saw in the big city. No one believed that these countries
What's your name? What's I forgot your name on the thing. What's your name on the thing?
unscrupulous financiers of the time. Keys to power. Given how important the idea of intelligence is to most people's vanity,
Yeah, what's not you, Pete, though. What's your name on the thing? So I can send you an invite. Saint Night?
an unforgivable sin. But
Alright.
if you can make this iron rule work for you, it opens up all sorts of
Alright.
avenues of deception. Subliminally reassure people that they are more intelligent than you are, or even that you are a bit of a moron, and you can run rings around them. The feeling of intellectual superiority you give them will disarm their suspicion.
What the fuck I'm doing?
Intelligence is the obvious quality to downplay.
But
Why stop there? Taste and sophistication rank close to intelligence on the vanity scale, make people feel they are more sophisticated than
damn, there's a whole bunch of other people in here too.
As Arnold and Slack knew, an air of complete naivete can work wonders. Those
I got like 30 people in the game in this thing here.
But who laughed loudest in the end? In general, always make people believe they are smarter.
That's crazy. That's a funny ass name.
They will keep you around because you make them feel better about themselves. And the longer you're around, the more opportunities you will have to deceive them. Law 22.
Hold on, Peter. You got the thing private?
Transform weakness into
alright.
power. Judgment.
Alright.
You are weaker. Never fight.
Yeah, just jump in. Just jump in.
Choose surrender.
Yeah, just jump in.
Surrender gives you time to recover.
Just send me a thing and I put you and I can see if I can put you in.
To wait for his power to
I'm trying to see. I mean, I'm not confused, but I'm trying to see if I can send you the invite. Let's see if I can bugging.
You infuriate and unsettle. Make surrender a tool of power.
Alright, that's you?
Observance of the law.
Got you. Alright.
Sometime in the 1920s, the German writer Bertolt Brecht became a convert to the cause of communism. From then on, his plays, essays, and poems reflected his revolutionary fervor, and he generally tried to make his ideological statements as clear as possible. When Hitler came to power in Germany, Brecht and his communist colleagues became martyrs.
Oh, there you go, right there. I got you.
He had many friends in the United States, Americans who sympathized with his beliefs, as well as fellow German intellectuals who had fled Hitler. In 1941,
yo, I told you, my nigga, these games is going up.
And chose to settle in Los Angeles, where he hoped to make a living in the film.
Bet.
Over the next few years,
yo, I told you, my nigga. Hold on. Alright, matter of fact, I'm gonna log out of the PlayStation the chat thing, alright?
The war had ended. He decided to return to Europe.
You heard? No, not you, Pete. I'm gonna log out of the PlayStation thing, alright?
Began his investigation into
Alright.
supposed communist infiltration in Hollywood. He began to gather information on Brecht, who had so openly espoused
I
Marxism.
told you, my nigga, the games is going up for 100.
Only a month before he had planned to.
Let me see my guy. Yo, he could hear me? My guy could hear me?
In addition to Brecht, a number of other writers.
That's my other guy right there, you know what I mean?
Were summoned to appear as well, and this group came to be known as the Hollywood 19. Before going to
Let me see if we can hear.
the Hollywood 19 met to decide on a plan of action. approach would be confrontation. Instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
questions about their membership or lack of it in the Communist
Yo, that
Party,
shit is mad
they would
quick to roll up a
present
blunt.
statements that would challenge the authority of the committee and argue
It
these
would
activities
take
were
5 years to roll up a
unconstitutional.
blunt.
Even if the strategy was
Shit.
incorrect, it would gain publicity for the
Even when a nigga high, a nigga can roll a blunt fast.
he asked to play the marginal game of
No, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, yo,
process. They
sometimes when I
wanted
be
to
smacked,
change their
I
minds
can't
and sell
roll.
their scripts for
So I be like,
newspapers.
nah, I'm good.
He felt
Somebody
certain
gotta roll
they
this.
were all more intelligent
Like,
than the members of the
yo,
committee,
I'm smacked
who
already.
would lower themselves to the level of their opponents
Real.
by
Yo,
arguing
my nigga, you
they did
know,
not
the niggas I hang out with, right?
by appearing to surrender to
They was like, oh, Mike can't roll. Yo, my nigga. I, damn. I said, yo, my nigga, I've been smoking my whole life. I know how to roll a blunt.
The committee finally summoned
You
Brett
feel
to
me?
a
Who's
They
this?
expected him
Somebody
to
trying to
do what
jump
others
in?
among the Hollywood 9
Somebody's in the lobby.
testified
I
before
think
him.
this is
Refused to
M-A-M-A-L-I-D.
challenged even
That's
yelled
her?
verbal insults. Much to their surprise,
Oh, come on, this fucking kid. Hold on, my little brother's crazy, man. Hold on. Man.
he wore a suit, something rarely did. He smoked a cigar. He had heard
No, my little brother,
champions
he's
of passionate
left that
cigars,
shit.
answered their questions
You know,
directly,
man.
and generally deferred to their
Nah,
authority.
cause my brother works at
Unlike
landscape.
the other witnesses, Brett answered the question
My
about
other
being
little
loyal
brother.
to the Communist Party.
Yeah.
He was not a member, he said, which happened to be the
Nigga be
truth.
caking it.
One committee member asked him, "Is it true you have written a number of
See, that's
revolutionary
one thing.
plays?"
You know, that's one thing. You know, when you can
Brett
ask your
admitted that
brother
he
for
wrote
50 or
overt
20,
communist
nigga,
messages.
give it to you.
He responded, "I have written a number of
You know what I mean?
poems and songs and
Real.
plays in the fight against Hitler."
Oh, hold on, my guy. We're not ready yet. Hold on. Somebody about to jump in. Let me see if I can invite this
Of
person.
course, was for the overthrow of that government. His statement went unchallenged.
All right.
Brecht's English was more than adequate, but he used an
Hold on.
interpreter throughout
All
his
right.
testimony, a tactic that allowed him to play subtle games with language. When committee members found communist leanings and lines from English
Yeah,
editions
man,
of
cause I be
poetry,
getting, cause I be getting money too. I do this thing with my older brother.
and somehow
Like,
they would come out. In
he
other
got his own
words,
little business.
at one point, a committee member read one of
So
Brecht's
what I gotta do is he
revolutionary
says
poems
it to
out
me,
loud in
like the
English
stuff,
and asked him if he had written it.
and I gotta ship it out to
"No,"
people.
he responded. "I wrote a German poem,
So
which
that's how I
very
get
different
paid.
from this." The author's
Not
elusiveness
bad,
did
like
not
200-300 a
surprise
week.
members, but his politeness and the way he yielded to their authority
Oh yeah,
made it impossible for them to get him.
yeah. All I gotta, he sends it to me, and all I gotta do is label it,
Committee members had had enough.
whatever, and ship it
"Thank you
out.
very much," said the chairman. "You are a good
Can't beat
example
that.
to the other
Two,
witnesses."
three hundred dollars a week.
Not only
I'm
did he
good with
agree,
that.
they offered to help him if he had any trouble with immigration officials who might
Oh
detain him
yeah.
during
All right.
his
You know what?
visit.
Fuck it. You ready? Fuck it.
The following day, Brett
Fuck
left
it.
the
Fuck it.
U.S., never to return.
Yo, he can hear me? My guy, you can hear me, my guy?
Hollywood 19's confrontational approach
Oh,
won the world
yeah.
sympathy,
He said
but
something that
years
I think
later
his
they
wife is
gained a
asleep.
kind of
Wife is asleep.
vindication in public opinion. But they were
Shit.
also blacklisted and lost valuable years of profitable work.
So yeah, man, I be doing that shit for
On the
him.
other hand, expressed
You
his
know,
disgust
he
of
be
the committee
blessing me.
more indirectly. It was not that he changed his beliefs or compromised his values. Instead, during his short testimony, he kept the upper hand by appearing to yield, while all the time running circles around the committee
Yeah.
with vague responses, outright lies that went unchallenged.
Nah, I ain't gonna hold you, man. For real, I did have a crush on her. And she knew that. And she know that.
The freedom to continue his
And she
revolutionary
know
plan,
that.
as opposed to
She
suffering
know I wanted a piece of that.
in the United States, even while subtly mocking the committee and its authority.
Woo! Damn, son.
Keep in mind the following. People
Ah,
trying to make a show of their
alright,
authority
let's
are
where we at? Let's go right here.
Your outward sign of
Yeah.
submission makes them feel important.
Yo, my guys, just jump with us.
Respect them. They become easier targets for a later counterattack. Or
Oh yeah, this time, let's get this dub. Let's get this dub.
measuring your power over time. Never sacrifice long-term maneuverability.
You know who still look good too? Janet.
Keys to power. What gets us into trouble in the realm of power
Facts.
is often our own overreaction to the moves of our enemies and rivals.
Mm.
That
Terrell, right?
creates problems we would have
All
avoided
right.
had we been more reasonable. It also has
Yo, what the fuck? Nah,
when
homie.
the enemy then overreacts.
This nigga.
It is always our first instinct to react, to meet aggression with some other kind of aggression. But the next time someone pushes you and you find yourself starting to react, try this. Do not resist.
Oh, the other one, Timothy, right?
Turn the other cheek. Then you will find
Yeah, Timothy.
neutralizes their behavior. They
That's
expect
what's up.
even wanting you to react with force.
Yeah, niggas
So
be,
they
yo,
become
niggas be plotting on niggas.
founded by your lack of resistance.
I'm coming.
You, in fact,
Yo, what?
because your surrender is part of a larger
Nah, homie.
to believe they have defeated
Come on.
the surrender tactic.
That's crazy.
You stay firm, but outwardly, you
That's crazy.
deprived of a reason to get angry. Your opponents will often be bewildered instead, and they are unlikely to react with more violence, which would demand a reaction from you. Instead, you are allowed time and space to plot the counter move.
Yo, my guy, just hold on right there. Get that.
Against
That's my guy right there.
the surrender tactic is a supreme weapon.
Get our thing. What you call it? It's right here. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he's deep from us.
That you only appear to surrender, like the animal that plays dead to set aside. Power is always in flux, since the game is by nature fluid and an arena of struggle. Those
Tell man, that's the best thing, that fountain of youth when you don't look old.
If you find yourself temporarily weak,
Man.
the surrender tactic is perfect for raising yourself up again. It disguises your ambition. It teaches you patience and self-control, key skills in the game, and it puts you in the best possible
Facts.
position for taking advantage of the oppressor's sudden slide. If you run away or fight back, in the long run, you cannot win. If you surrender, you will almost always emerge victorious.
Let me see if we can make it. Nah, we could damn.
Law 23.
Yeah.
Concentrate your forces. Judgment. Conserve your forces
Yeah.
and energies by keeping them concentrated at their strongest point. You gain more by finding a rich mine and mining it deeper than by flitting from one shallow mine to another. Intensity defeats extensity every time.
Man, that fire, when you throw them fireballs,
Find the one
dude, them shit spread like wildfire.
who will give you milk for a long time to
The
come.
fireball shit,
Transgression of the
that
law.
shit spreads.
In China, in the early 6th century BC, the kingdom of Wu began a war with the neighboring northern provinces of the Middle Kingdom. Wu was a growing power.
Nah,
but it
facts.
lacked the great history and
But that shit
civilization
spreads
of
crazy, my nigga. That fire,
the center of
that
Chinese
shit
culture.
spreads
By
crazy.
defeating the Middle Kingdom, the king of Wu would instantly raise his status. The war began with great fanfare.
See, that's why I was telling you, heck, like, yo, download this game, my nigga.
A victory
You
on
feel me? You got Nintendo Switch? Download that shit.
the king's chief
Yeah. The only thing you gotta pay is just the skins and whatever you need. You know? And that's it.
The king only laughed at such words. One more
Nah,
big victory,
facts.
and the Middle Kingdom would be his.
Anybody
In
would.
the year 490, Wu Tzu
Shit, you drop like $200-300, you gonna get a lot of skins.
In doing so, he sent the king a signal
Damn.
which approved of the war, and that he believed
Damn.
the king's selfish
Damn.
ambition was leading Wu to ruin. The king, sensing betrayal, lashed out at his minister, accusing him of a lack of loyalty, and in a ordered him to kill himself. Wu Tzu
Yeah, I've been trying to like learn how to build quickly.
He cried, "Tear out my eyes, O king, and fix them on the gate of Wu, so that I may see the triumphant entry of Yuan."
Just run them over. Woo! You saw that?
The U.S. Army passed
Nigga ran that nigga over.
as the barbarians surrounded the palace. The king remembered his
That's what I'm saying. It's a way. It's a way to run a nigga over in this game.
bloodied eyes
It's a way.
watching his disgrace. Unable to bear his shame, the king killed himself, covering his face
Ah.
so that he would not have to meet the reproachful gaze of his minister in the next world. Interpretation.
Mm.
The story of rule is a
Now,
parable
matter of fact,
of
just
glory and
hold on. I'm gonna tell him just keep it
corruption
pushing,
wrought by
cause
overreach,
we're not
power,
here. Cause
success,
you know
and
the time ran out.
self-promotion.
So
Such
just keep it
empires
pushing.
expand to grotesque proportions and meet the ruin that is
Yeah.
total. For the Chinese, the
Yeah.
faith of the kingdom of rule serves as an elemental lesson on what happens when you dissipate your forces on several fronts.
You gotta
Losing
watch it
sight
for that
is
gas
as
can
dangerous
too. Don't
as
don't try to blow that shit up.
pain. If you are not in
'Cause that
danger,
shit that
set
shit
aside
was spread like
do not fight.
wildfire, right?
It is almost a physical law. What is bloated beyond its proportions inevitably collapses.
That alien spaceship,
The
that shit
mind
is the
must not
truth.
wander
I ain't
away
gonna
from
hold
the
you.
goal or be distracted by success from its sense of purpose and
Yeah.
proportion. What is concentrated, coherent, and connected to its past has power. What is dissipated, divided, and distended rots.
That be some
The
fuck
closer
shit
to
some
power,
aliens do
the bigger
come
it
over here in
grows,
real life.
the harder it falls.
I don't know
Keys to
what the
power.
fuck what we do.
As Schopenhauer wrote, intellect is a
Yo,
magnetism
for
of
real,
reason, not
if
the
aliens was to
opposite
come
of
here in real
instinct.
life,
Napoleon
I
knew
don't know
how
what
to
the fuck we
concentrate
do.
their forces at the enemy's weakest spot. It was the secret of his success on the battlefield. But his willpower and his mind were equally modeled on this notion. Single-mindedness of purpose, total concentration on the goal.
Nah, just keep
Reducing
it pushing, keep it
people
pushing.
against people less focused, people in a state of distraction. Such an arrow will find its mark every time, and
And
do
just
well.
keep it pushing, my guy.
Concentrate on a single goal, a single task, and beat it in submission. In the world of power, you will constantly need help from other people, usually those more powerful
Damn,
than you. The fool flits from one person to
damn.
another, believing that he will survive by spreading himself
Oh
thin.
yeah. Fuck it,
It
we
is the
ready. Let's ready
fundamental
up.
law of concentration, however, that much energy is saved and more power is attained by affixing the sight
Oh
to
yeah.
a single, appropriate
Wow.
source of power. Throughout his life, the 16th century writer
Wow.
Pietro Aretino suffered the indignities of having to please this prince and that.
Yeah, it could be that
At
one too.
last, he
It could
had
be
enough
that.
and decided to woo Charles V, promising the emperor
Damn, this nigga's a
prosperity
bad
as a
sniper.
lawful heir.
You
He
saw
finally
that shit?
discovered the freedom it came from attachment to a single source of power. Michelangelo found his freedom with Pope Julius II, Galileo with the Medicis. In the end, the single patron
This
appreciates
time
your
we're going.
loyalty and becomes dependent on your
Mm,
services. In the long run, the master serves the slave.
mm.
Power always exists in concentrated forms.
This time we're gonna
In
try
any
to definitely
organization, it
get
is
it in.
inevitable for a small group to hold the strings. And often, it is not those with the titles. In the game
Mm.
of power, only the fool flails about
Uh,
without fixing his
yeah,
target.
yeah.
You must find out who controls the operations, who is the real director
Mm.
behind the scenes. As Richelieu discovered at the beginning of his rise to the
Yeah.
top of the French political scene
This is
during
my
the
boy
early 17th
Vito. You know
century,
what I mean? My
it was
long
not the
time
king
friend
who
from the
looked at the
hood.
king who
You
decided.
feel me?
It was the king's mother, and so he attached himself to her
Right
and
here.
catapulted through the ranks of
You
the
know what I
nobles
mean?
all the way to the top. It is enough to strike oil once. Your wealth and
Uh
power are
huh.
assured for a lifetime.
It's crazy. This time
Law
let's try to stay
24.
low. These
Play the
niggas
perfect
doing the
courtier.
most.
Judgment.
Real.
The perfect courtier thrives in a world where everything revolves around power and political dexterity.
Matter of fact,
He has mastered the art
oh
of
yeah, I'm gonna land
manipulation.
over here.
He flatters, yields to superiors, and asserts power over others in the most oblique and graceful manner. Learn and apply the laws of courtiership, and there will be no limit
Mm.
to how far you can rise in the court society. It is a fact of human nature that the structure of a court society forms itself around power.
Mm-hmm.
In the past, the court gathered around the ruler and had many functions.
Yeah, it's like you gotta build some shit that way you won't die and shit. Yeah, somebody's in here.
And to keep the nobility both subordinate and close to the ruler, so that he could keep an eye on them. The court serves power in many ways, but most of all, it glorifies the ruler, providing him with a microcosmic world that must struggle to please him. To be a courtier was a dangerous game. A 19th century Arab
Where your guys at? Alright, I'm coming.
In what is now Sudan, reported that courtiers there had to do whatever the Sultan did. If he were injured, they had to suffer the same injury. If he fell off his horse during a hunt, they fell too. Mimicry like this appeared in courts all
Damn, I ain't got no weapon. Where the weapons is at?
Was the danger of displeasing the ruler.
Oh, I found one.
Wrong move spelled death or exile. The successful courtier had to walk a tightrope, pleasing but not pleasing too much, obeying but somehow distinguishing himself from other courtiers, while also never distinguishing himself so far as to make the ruler insecure. Great courtiers throughout history have mastered the science of manipulation.
I'm coming.
They make the king feel more kingly. They make everyone else fear their power. They are magicians of appearance, knowing that most things at court are judged by how they seem. Great courtiers are gracious and polite. Their aggression is veiled in regret. Masters of the world, they never say more than necessary, getting the most out of a compliment or hidden insult. They are magnets of pleasure. People want to be around them because they know how to please. Yet they neither fawn.
No, don't shoot her. Don't shoot her.
Great courtiers become the king's favorites.
Get all that.
They often end up more powerful than the
I like these nunchucks. Oh!
in the accumulation of influence.
I thought that was somebody just standing there.
Court life as a relic of the past, a historical curiosity. They reason, according to Machiavelli, as though heaven, the sun, the elements,
Where you at?
and men had changed the order of their motions.
Yeah, somebody's in here.
From what they were in ancient times. There may be no more sun kings, but there are still plenty of people who believe the sun revolves around them.
Woo!
The royal court may have more or less disappeared.
Fuck out of here.
Its power, but courts and courtiers still exist because power still exists.
Alright.
A courtier is rarely asked to fall off a horse anymore.
I got you.
But the laws that govern court politics are as timeless as the laws of power. There is much to be learned then from great courtiers.
That's crazy.
And present. The
You
laws
good?
of court politics. Avoid ostentation. It is never prudent to prattle on about yourself.
He's right here.
Too much attention.
Yeah, I killed both of them.
The more you talk about your deeds, the more suspicion you cause. You also
we
stir
good.
up enough envy among your peers to induce treachery.
Somebody's in here. Fuck that shit.
Ever so careful in trumpeting your own achievements and always talk less about yourself than about
Where you at? Oh, alright.
Modesty.
Stay here. Stay right here.
Practice nonchalance.
Stay right here.
Never seem to be working too hard.
It's somewhere over here. It's somewhere.
With an ease that
You right here. He coming.
for a genius rather than a workaholic. Be frugal.
He's coming.
Flattery. It may seem that your superiors cannot get enough flattery.
Hold on.
But too much of even a good thing
You got him?
loses its value.
Alright, we out of here.
Also stirs up suspicion among your peers. Learn to flatter indirectly by downplaying your own contribution, for example, to make your master look better.
Yo, come down.
To be noticed. There is a paradox. You cannot display yourself too brazenly, yet you must also make yourself.
Alright, yo. Just come down right here. We're right here.
If the ruler does not notice you in this swarm of courtiers. This task requires much art. It is often actually a matter of being seen in the literal attention to your
Damn, son.
and find a way to create a a subtly distinctive style.
Yeah, we right here. Let's stay right here. Let's stay right here. Right here.
Alter your style and language according to the person you are dealing with. The pseudo-belief in equality, the idea that talking and acting the same way with everyone, no matter what their rank, makes you somehow a paragon of civilization, is a terrible mistake. Those below you will take it as a form of condescension, which it is, and those above you will be offended, although they may not admit it.
Nah, we can't get in there. Soon it's the three of us.
And your way of speaking to suit each person.
That's a two-seater jump off.
Because acting is an art, not a gift from God.
Alright. Yo, come over here.
Never be the bearer of bad news.
Yeah.
Kills the messenger.
Nah, take that. You need that. You need that.
This is a cliche, but there is truth to it. You must struggle, and if necessary, lie
I need this right here.
to be sure that the lot of the bearer of bad news falls on a colleague. Never.
Nah, take that.
Bring only good news, and your approach will gladden your master. Never affect friendliness and intimacy with your master. He does not want a friend or a subordinate. He wants a subordinate. Never approach him in an easy,
Oh shit, good looks.
or act as if you were on the best of terms.
Got him.
It's his prerogative. If he chooses to deal with you on this level, assume.
My man got that good eye, good looks.
Otherwise, err in the opposite
Where?
direction and make the distance between you clear. Never criticize
You got him?
those above you directly.
Nice. Get that.
But there are often times when some sort of criticism is necessary. To say nothing or to give no advice would open you to risks of another sort. You must learn, however, to couch your advice and criticism as indirectly and as politely as possible. Think twice or 3 times before deciding you have made them sufficiently circuitous. Err on the side of subtlety and gentleness. Be frugal in asking those above you for favors. Nothing irritates a master more than having to reject someone's request.
We gotta get out of here too, because that storm is coming.
Ask for favors as rarely as possible.
There you go.
And know when to stop. Never joke about appearances or taste. A lively wit and a humorous disposition are essential qualities for a good cook.
Nice.
And there are times when...
Yo, get the other person right there. You right there.
Avoid any kind of joke about appearance or taste. Too highly sensitive areas, especially with those above you. Do not try it when you are...
Say runners for life.
Do not
Yo, we out of here. We out of here. Yo, we out of here.
constantly criticize your...
Come on this side. He ran?
Hovering over you like a gray cloud wherever you
Yo,
go.
that's crazy.
You will groan at each new
Hold on for a second. Stay right here.
by expressing honest admiration for other people's...
Yeah. Let's go up here.
Call attention to your own. The ability to express wonder and amazement and seem like you mean it is a rare and dying talent, but one still greatly valuable.
Wow. He probably had the launch pad.
Self-observant. The mirror is a miraculous invention.
Wow.
Without it, you would commit
Nah, come back. Where at? Oh.
You also need a mirror for your actions. This can
Damn,
sometimes
nigga did the spin-a-rooney on us.
But that is not the most trustworthy method. You must be the mirror, training your mind to see yourself
Found them?
as others see you. Are you acting too obsequious?
Alright.
Are you trying too hard to please? Do you seem desperate for attention, giving the impression that you are...
Alright, let's get out of here.
Be observant about yourself, and you will avoid a mountain of blunders. Master your emotions.
Bet.
As an actor in a great play, you must learn to cry and laugh on command, and when it is appropriate.
Oh my God,
You must be able both to disguise your anger and frustration and to fake your contentment and grief. You must be the master of your own face.
Yeah.
If you like. But if you prefer to not play the game and to always be honest and upfront,
Let me see. Let's go right here.
Call you obnoxious and arrogant. Fit the spirit
Hold on, before anything, let's watch our
Slight
backs.
affectation of a past era can be
He
charming
right here.
as long as you choose a period at least 20 years back. Wearing the fashions of 10 years ago is ludicrous unless you enjoy the
What?
court jester. Your
You got him?
aesthetic and way of thinking must keep up with the times, even if the times
Got him?
demand your sensibilities. Be too forward thinking, however.
Wow.
It is never a good idea to stand out too much in this area.
That's
You are best off
crazy.
at least being
Let's run that shit. Let's run that shit back.
Be a source of pleasure. This is
Alright.
It is an obvious
Alright. So
law of
I'm
nature that we will flee what is unpleasant and
Mm.
distasteful, while charm
I'm already up.
and delight.
Let's already up. Oh, you're in the lobby?
Make yourself the flame, and you will rise to the top. Since
You want me to go back to the lobby?
is so full of unpleasantness,
Alright, bet.
so scarce, you will be as indispensable as food and drink. This may seem obvious, but what is obvious is often
Alright, freaky. Let's go back to the lobby.
There are degrees to this. Not everyone can play the role of favorite, for not everyone is blessed with charm and wit. But we can all control our unpleasant qualities and obscure them when necessary. Law 25.
Yo, just come back to the lobby.
Judgment. Do not accept the role